Ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, days and thems, gather round. It's time to get down because we have another Saturday Night Speedway right here at the luxurious and lovely Luxor Hotel and Casino. And guess what? Tonight, it's a double dose of entertainment because Pidgey, my main man in the booth with me, and I will be doing a XXX challenge. It's a hot wing challenge. It's about to get crazy.
And I'm so excited. You just saw an ad for one of these upcoming tournaments ran by Mega J Keezy himself. He's been a part of the community for so long. Him and Knight made the Pirate Hackers organization one of the first teams in Las Vegas. 6v6 Mario Kart teams. So we're going to be playing that ad a few times. And you just saw $1,500 in prize pool money, cash in your pocket potentially. If you want to check it out, guess what? Look up Mega J Keezy on X or Twitter, whatever you prefer to call it, and
it's
be able
Twitter,
to check
bro.
out. It's Twitter. But no, go check it out and see what's going on there. But first and foremost, we are back with another Speedway. And not only is it going to get heated on the stage, it's going to get heated up here, right?
Yo, I don't know how I feel about this.
You feel good. You feel good.
Well, it's going to be interesting.
Yeah.
We're going to be sweating up here, not because of the great competition, but because of the XXX hot wings. Yeah, they taste great, but they're very,
No,
very
it's really good
hot.
sauce. It's really good. It's
I
actually
like
good.
it.
I took a little nibble of it last week. Huh? What? Unironically, smoke will be coming out of my ears. If you didn't know, Megaphone Frankie back in the house. We haven't seen him in months.
In
An
the
absolute
house.
pleasure. And he actually introduced me to one of my favorite competitive games of all time, Windjammers 2. Gotta always shout
remember
shout that out. He used to run the 1v1 tournaments here. It was such a fun game, and I wish I had more friends to play it with. But you know what? It's one of those realities that we're going to be seeing who's going to be able to win against their friends here at the HyperX Arena. We've got a nice 4 qualifiers it's looking like rounding out, especially since there is an event going on tonight.
There's
so.
2 events going on. 2 events going on because Viva Las Vegas.
Ooh. What events are going on tonight?
We've got
the country
UFC,
concert.
we've got a country concert, and then we've got this going down tonight. We've got a $700 prize pool that you can get a part of just by coming down each and every single Saturday to Saturday Night Speedway right here at the HyperX Arena. But also, we've got the Hot Wing Challenge. Look, first place, $200 to make you holler. I get paid to play video games.
That's what you like to see, and then we're going to be seeing $100 for second place, $70 for third place, $55 for fourth, $45 for fifth, $37 for sixth and seventh place, $33 for 8th and 9th place, and $30 for 10th through 12th place. That's going to round us out to $700 on the line for you to possibly win, go to the bank with, and have a great time with, potentially, if you want to go, you know what, have worse odds on the slots. I don't know, whatever you want to do, but a lot of these competitors tonight are going to be going home with some cash money. This is the tournament layout. So we start with qualifiers. That's going to be 4 races, and based on those 4 races, we'll decide who's going to semis 1 and semis 2. So top 24 competitors who have the most points after those 4 races will be going forward to that next round. And then from semifinals, you're going to have 6 races. Top 6 from 1, top 6 from 2 will round us out to our top 12 competitors, 8 races, and that will be our grand finals showcase. And it's going to be a battle of racing throughout the entire tournament.
Well, here we go. We're at the Luxor. You know the slots are loose, the wings are hot, and the competition is even hotter. Look, some of the best competitors for Mario Kart are right here in the arena tonight. If you want to come down and get under the lights and prove how good you are, because I know you're thinking to yourself, no, I got this. I can come down there and win it. Prove it to us. Come on down.
Yeah.
You have what it takes. Get involved. It's your chance to win and your chance to be the star of, you know what, your middle school, high school play.
There we go.
We
were just talking about that, like, down there. It was all a nostalgia trip. But when we're talking about being a star, we even have new, guess what, player highlight cards, which Oliver has put together. I have to shout out Oliver every single time whenever he has the best ideas in the house. He truly has put together community shout-outs, community highlights that really showcase all of these competitors that come every single week. They are amazing. They put up with the traffic, and they really want a piece of that $700 prize pool.
Well, look, you've told me from time to time we have some people have won over 60 times here. Think about that.
80. He was telling me it's like over 80 right now, I think. Bobby in the house, but he hasn't won recently. I feel like it's been a little time without Bobby winning the Bobby.
Hold on, you did ask him as we were getting into the booth earlier off camera. Pidgey said, "Are you actually going to win today?"
And he said no.
He said no. So guess what, competitors? You don't have to deal with Bobby. Just let him fly on by. But these, look, we did talk about it last week, so let's address the elephant in the room, if you will. We talked about doing a HyperX hot wing after every blue shell.
Yes.
That doesn't work out well for TV. So
no.
We are going to do one HyperX hot wing after every round.
Every qualifier, every semis, we will be eating a wing, onch, and then going forward with the next one. And we'll see how well we'll fare. I don't know how long we're going to be able to stay up here, but I just thought it would be kind of fun to do, especially with the holidays coming up, making it a little bit more entertaining for you guys to watch back at home and in the arena right now. So
you're sadomasochistic because this is not good for either of us. But you know what? It will be entertainment for all of you here in the arena and those of you watching at home, because it's about to get hot in here.
Hot in here, as I couldn't have said it better. It's going to be a battle. I had a little nibble, you know, last week. It was a little bit of a battle. It was a little bit stinging, but taking a bite is going to be something different. That's going to change. I really want to make sure white balance set to 0 so that we look as pale as possible so you can see how red our faces get. So I don't know. We'll see what happens, but
also, I want to remind everybody, it doesn't matter what you're cooking in the kitchen because I'm going to eat it all. I've got you on this one, bro.
Do you? Do you really?
Win.
You're going to win this one.
Win. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
You're going to win this. At least you'll be able to win something. Eating food, winning that one, congratulations. I'll let you win that one any day of the week. But as long as you don't beat me on the racetrack, that's all that matters.
And we're going to have to talk about that as we get closer to the holidays, because I think I'm willing to put up my mustache against your gameplay any day of the week, specifically a Saturday night.
He clearly just wants someone to freely shave his mustache. That's all I'm saying. He actually, you don't believe you're going to win, right? Actually,
I know I'm going to win. I am a winner, and I believe in myself.
That's all that matters. If you believe in yourself, and that's what these competitors are going to have to do tonight, is believe in themselves.
Yes.
That, guess what? We're playing Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Competitive. We are playing 150cc free-for-all, and these lobbies are going to be stacked, right? They're some of the best Mario Kart competitors in Las Vegas, in Nevada, in the world. We have so many people who are also traveling out with us today that we're going to be able to shout out down the line in these qualifiers, and I hope that they're going to do really good in this.
Well, Frankie will let us know when he wants to be shout out, because he's got a megaphone in the house.
That is true. Megaphone Frankie, an absolute gem of a person. It's great to see them back in the house. I mean, there's going to be a few more competitors that we're going to be able to shout out down the line as well, but I'm just excited to see how this week's going to go, and it's going to be quite interesting. You know what? Emery grabbing last week's victory, going to be an absolute battle, to say the least, to try and dethrone her, because she was just playing out of their mind, to say the least.
Yeah, well, that's why she's the #1 player right here. Oliver breaks out the abacus after each and every single Saturday Night Speedway. He puts the X's and O's into the 1s and 2s and all of that together and comes up with these numbers. And Emery is numero uno in your hearts and in your playbooks, folks. And she is right there behind us. By the way, not her favorite game, Black Ops. She says she's never actually played it.
Yeah, she doesn't even have a download or bot, so we got it. We got to get those fixed. Clash Royale, Immortal, don't know what's going on there. It likes DK Summit for some reason as well. Don't even know what's going on. I know it says Waluigi Stadium, but always got to bring it up.
That's them trolling you, just so you know.
It is.
For your own edification, that's called trolling.
It is. It is trolling me, and it's trolling themselves, trying to force them to like a track as bad as Donkey Kong Summit. I haven't brought it up in weeks. I got to bring the bashing back. You know how it is. You know, it's got to do what I got to do. DK slander in the house. That's it. If there's no DK Summit haters, I have died. So we'll see what happens. Tonight, though, what tracks we're going to get? First 4 races, first qualifiers are going to be random tracks. But like you talk about, there's only 27 random tracks that it really likes to pick, and we're going to be seeing if it's still on point.
Well, I know everybody's thinking at home going, hold on a second, there's like 96 tracks in this game, but there's only 27 tracks that my man can play. There's only 12 notes that I can play on a guitar. And you know what? It's not enough.
Not enough.
Not enough.
Not enough. The randomizer in this game is a little bit silly, and that's one of the advantages I feel like coming week by week you kind of get, right? Being able to realize, hey, the randomizer that Nintendo has created is not very good. It is very silly. It is kind of, you're going to be seeing a lot of the same track picks. Last week we got one track like 5 separate times.
It was 5 times.
Crazy. But we are certainly seeing a lot of these competitors already practicing. That's Bobby down there.
Bobby Digital in the house practicing beforehand. Wow, that's a look, Bobby. Thank you for that one.
Absolutely. Taco Cat down there as well with their dad down there. It's absolutely looking fresh, looking amazing.
You got to love the family aspect of this community in Mario Kart and this community here at the HyperX Arena. And speaking of the community, guess what? We've got a huge event coming up. It's an actual series coming up, and it is called the Winter Series. Why don't you tell us a little bit more about that?
The Winter Series here at the HyperX Arena. So if you did not know, Oliver has put together a series of events and events that are tournaments. These tournaments are going to be Warzone, Counter-Strike 2, Black Ops 6 Gunfight, Knockdown, which is going to be Smash Brothers and a lot of other tournaments, Frags, which is going to be our Fortnite tournament, Speedway Duos, so you'll be able to come down here and play Mario Kart with a friend and team up with a friend to compete, which is
dope,
very cool.
Right? How
It's amazing.
Dope is that, right?
I love it.
Come on.
I love duos, being able to communicate, kind of have a little bit more of a person that can potentially carry you to the finish line and stuff like that. Going down the line, we're going to also have a sports night with a lot of things going on there. And then the main events, we got Friday Frags, Fortnite, Speedway, and Knockdown, which are all going to be trophy tournaments. So you're going to be able to get some nice trophies. I hope we're able to one day show off the trophies that you're going to get.
It's so
nice. We need
nice.
it, Oliver.
They are crystal.
It is. It's actually really, really nice trophies, and there's going to be some nice prize pools as well to go along with those tournaments. You got to look it up. To be determined, I do believe, but we're still getting those done.
Hold on 1 second. I've got a huge announcement to make. This is the first time that we're able to make this announcement right here at the HyperX Arena. On December 27th, I will be casting the Warzone Duos tournament, and we have secured, I should say, at the HyperX Arena, the #2 Warzone player in the entire world this year, playing right here, Unrational, Gavin, Gary, whatever you want to call him. He'll be in the house. You can play against one of your heroes, somebody that you watch online, and somebody who has made enough money to own a Porsche and a BMW playing Warzone. So, parents, if you're at home going, I need my kids to study more, make sure they study hard, eat their vitamins, and go to the gym when appropriate, but make sure they practice their video games.
That is true. You know what? Gym, video games, what's the difference? You know, let's be honest here. But I'm really excited to see how that's all going to go down. Honestly, we got to always thank Logan having that connection and getting that done, man. I mean, that's really exciting to know that keeping the Warzone community alive. I know it's already thriving here in Las Vegas, and there's a lot of competitive Warzone players. So keep your eyes out for that. You can go to HyperXArenaLasVegas.com and be able to sign up for the Winter Series events. They're going to be amazing. They're going to be hype, and this is going to be an absolute amazing time. You're going to be seeing, guess what, those first 3 events, trophies, and then the main event trophies as well. So you're going to get a lot of rewards from just participating in these events.
Well, here's the thing. He's my friend, and because I'm trash, he won't even play with me. So you get the opportunity to come here under the lights on the big stage on the internet for the world to see and play against one of the top players in the entire world. And the only place that you can do that is right here at the HyperX Arena.
That's the way to do it. You know what? You can't compete if you don't come down to fight the best of the best. And that's what we're doing tonight here for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. You're already seeing a lot of the mainstream competitors that come here week after week after week. We're going to have a smaller night. We had 6 qualifiers last week, but because of the event going on, and of course, Viva Las Vegas having the best parking rates around. Am I right? Thank you.
Oh,
But
I sense your sarcasm. It's very heavy right now. I could spread that on a piece of toast right now and have that for breakfast.
yeah, you know, it's great. That's how I feel about it. The Pidgey falling over, that's how I feel when I see the parking event rates in effect every single time there's an event down here. But we always gotta just shout out and appreciate every single last one of you that have come out here and come down to compete to keep these tournaments alive. Because without you guys, without your parents, without everyone wanting to support these communities, this tournament wouldn't happen at the end of the day.
Yeah, you got to make it a family affair. Get down here. Look, I've always talked about the first video games I played were with my dad, and that's how I got into it. If you look up at my player card, it says Pac-Man. That's my favorite game. Just to let you know how old I am, Atari 2600 was my first console.
Damn, there was 2,600 of them?
Well, there was only one in my room.
Oh, no. It is kind of crazy how generational video games have become, right? The popping off of the esports scene, how far we've come just in general. I mean, to have a place like this, me and No Meta Nick were just talking about it yesterday during the Friday Frags tournament, the Fortnite tournament that we have.
And
Zero builds.
How much money can you make?
$1,000 prize pool on the line, $250 for first place. It's 0 builds right now, so be a part of that. New season slaps. But like we were saying, like we were talking about, like if we were younger and we knew this place existed, I don't know how I would ignore every weekend not wanting to come down here and play some video games and try and win money while playing video games.
I might not have gone to college. I'm just saying.
I was like,
I'm just
wait,
saying. I might not have gone to college.
Okay,
I'm going to skip that whole and just...
Correlation kind of broke there, but I understand what you're saying. I was like, did you guys say?
Pidgey wants to jump.
He does want to
Called
jump.
it.
That's going to be me once we're done with those wings. That's all I'm saying. My stomach's not ready for that. I just had some wings, and it destroyed my stomach, so I'm not looking forward to seeing how this is going to go tonight.
Well, remember, you do have the opportunity to tap out, but then that means I am the winner and victorious, and you will have to deal with that each and every single week here.
I'm too competitive with this. It's tough. And honestly, because I eat a lot more spicy foods than he does, it's kind of crazy. If I lose, I'll be shocked. But right now, we are seeing the competitors on the stage. This is Starkosi on the stage right now. A very amazing competitor. Has been a part of the community for so long and has traveled so far.
Where do they come from?
I do believe, I hope I don't get it wrong. I think it's Ohio, right? No!
I was born in Cleveland, if it makes you feel any better.
I don't know.
We'll call it parts unknown for right now.
Parts unknown. That's why I said from far away, because I know far away, and I would hate to get that wrong.
What's up, Spider-Man? Give us a wave.
There we go.
Yeah, that's right. I'm talking to you.
Hey! Let's go. All these competitors. Look at it. It's the nervousness. It's the lights. It's everything.
You
it's
can
like,
feel it.
When I first came here, I was petrified. I got interviewed my first time coming here, and they were like, what do you do if a blue show's going after you? And I'm like, I don't know.
Well, it depends on what item you have in your item box.
I didn't know even that much when I first came. I didn't know there was an air horn in the game.
And there we go, a little bit Psycho giving us some love there. Hey, I hope your hand feels better, and I hope it doesn't affect your gameplay today, because I want you to win. Get it. I love that shirt, by the way. That pink is dope.
Honestly, a little bit Psycho, always getting better every single week. That's one of the best things about this game is that the more you practice it, there's no way that you're not going to get better and learn these tracks better and understand what to do in different situations. We saw Alley Cat. Now we're seeing Morzilla down
in the
line.
house. Cruz, what up, brother? Good to see you, my friend. Look, I love this community here. I love coming here each and every single week. A, because I get to hang out with you, get to hang out with the great staff here, and we get to see some of the greatest video game players in the entire world. And I just love the community because, yeah, there's a little bit of trash talk, right?
Anything
Isn't
has
that
trash
video
talk.
games, right?
Absolutely. Like, if you're playing a video game and you don't get tilted, are you actually enjoying yourself playing that video game? No.
Call me out.
Yeah. You gotta be oh my, where, okay. Thank you, Oliver, for,
yeah, I was gonna
what
say,
is going on with that camera? We got to see Bobby's hair cam.
Well, I would go on a limb and say Bobby moved that camera himself.
You know what? You better be hanging on to that limb because you're probably right. But
hold on a second. I think I see Chris coming around the corner here.
Already?
Yeah.
It's 7 o'clock?
Is it 7?
No,
yet?
it's 6:40. He's early.
6:40. All right.
He's early.
Chris, come on in, my friend.
He's early. No.
Are those jalapenos on there?
All right, let's move the Pidgey. We got to flip this
Oh my
around.
gosh, I can smell them from...
There we go.
Hold them up.
That's
Give it to Vanna White. Those are
I'm trying not to
jalapenos.
touch anything. I'm not trying to pull a Tyler 1 right now and just drop all of it on the ground.
Here you go, choose your
Thank you.
weapons.
Thank you.
Now, I got to tell you.
Did we start this before the round or after?
Well, no, after, but let's
Okay.
get prepared for it. 'Cause I got to tell you.
He brought his own utensils from home.
I'm going to eat with a fork and a knife, and it's going to get everybody excited as we get excited for the very first round of the very first qualifier. We see Bobby in first place. Now we look over to Kiro. Kiro, by the way, doing quite well in 15th place here in the arena, but currently in 5th place overall.
Yeah, honestly, Royal Raceway to start us out on the night is actually a really fun track. It's a classic. It used to be picked all the time during this event, but with the DLC coming out, it's kind of fallen to the wayside. But I actually do enjoy a lot of the strategies that you can do on this track. It's very straightforward, and if you have some shrooms for this final section, you are going to be flying by the competition, as we're going to be seeing Zofko having to wait because the competitor in front of him had a red shell, but then another competitor had triple bananas with a mushroom, so they flew right in front of him and took Zofko out. But right now, Little Bit Psycho on the screen in 8th.
All right, now in 7th place, by the way, curse or cast on you.
Absolutely.
Caster curse on you. Let me say that the right way. Now, all right, so besides the mushroom...
Curse on you.
Yeah. All right, I didn't mean it that way. All right? We're all being nice in here, but what's one of the other items or strategies that you're going to need on this besides the mushroom?
There's a shortcut that you just passed right here. Right in the middle of this track, you're going to be able to see a ramp. You don't need a rush room to use that ramp. So you're going to be able to see a few sections where if you utilize good driving lines, you'll be able to take those shortcuts really well. But right now, we're seeing Knight on the screen, going to be able to pop that mushroom and still down in last place. But being in last, not last, but being in those bottom spots is actually not terrible for this track. But right now, Mozilla in 6th place along with pod number 8 going to be able to fly up, just passing 4 different competitors up to 2nd place.
Wow!
Whoa,
With a
whoa,
star!
whoa.
Oh my gosh, Morzilla gets clapped down at the last moment, still in 4th place.
Yeah, gonna have to pop that star. It's shot dodges. Will that be enough to allow him to pass the Yoshi at first, which we can only assume is Bobby? No, Bobby has a lead, a half a lap lead to take first. Morzilla in 2nd, shaking his head. There's nothing to shake your head at. That bullet bill carried you to that finish line.
Look, it's qualifiers. All you got to do is try to get in the top 6, and you're going to make your way in the world today, and it's going to take everything you got. Speaking of taking everything you got, guess what?
It's choking me while I'm talking right now.
I can't breathe right now.
I'm not even
this
joking.
Jalapeno is fire from here. All right. So
I'm not even joking. It's burning my mouth as I'm talking. I'm not joking. You just picked that up raw? What are you doing?
Oh,
what are you doing? What are you doing? Oh my God, he's already starting.
Oh, no. Don't do that. That's hot. No. No, this is how it's going to go today. Oh, this is not good.
Oh, he's just acting dramatic.
No. But wait till you put... No, it keeps getting hotter. It's not going away. If we've got rubber gloves, this is going to...
Yeah, we ain't trying no dangerous acts here. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, my gosh.
So, fun facts, a little bit of fun facts about me. I used to do League of Legends content, like when I was a youngins. And I did a hot sauce challenge with my friend. Every time we died, I would take a dab of hot sauce. But I didn't realize it was bad to have it on your fingers. So I did, when I died one time in League, I rubbed my eyes and it burnt for like at least an hour. And I had to flush my eyes out and everything because I was that stupid. So we're not taking any chances here.
This is the worst idea that we've ever had. This is not good.
Wait, are you a flats or leg guy?
I'm a fork and knife guy.
Oh, no. No, you just pissed off the entire internet community, unironically.
My eyes are already watering. No.
You can't even speak, actually. Oh, no. We're not starting it yet. It's the end of the round. Why are you already digging in yet?
It's the end of each race.
A race? You said round.
Oh, okay, good.
Okay, thank goodness.
Thank gosh.
Okay.
No, my eyes are watering. Production, when we get back here, you need to focus in all the way. This was a terrible idea.
This was a great idea. Right now we're on Bangkok Rush. Guess what? DLC track. It's beautiful. It's gorgeous. I love any track that has those water tracks. Get off his glasses. Any one of those water graphics, I think, is some of the best looking graphics on the Switch right now is Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. But we currently got Zavgo throwing forward that red shell, and he's going to be able to get it negated by someone's defense. And I talk about it every week.
Yes,
that defense is the most important part about Mario Kart, if you believe it or not.
You don't know, it's really true. You got to utilize these bananas, these green shells, these red shells as defensive mechanisms.
You got this. You got this. I'll let you struggle.
We're going to do this together, all right? I may need you to hold my hand.
Okay.
But speaking of holding hands, Nico is right now in 12th place, but he's got that forever mushroom.
Yes, that forever mushroom is very, you know what, I live for Golden Mushroom Slander because it's really tough to control. It really doesn't give you that many, that much of a boost in my opinion. Starkosi though, shaking his head, noticing how he got stuck on that corner, but going to be here in first place. I wouldn't have popped that coin so soon, but you're trying to get up to 10 coins as fast as possible as well. So I can see why he did it, trying to get better top speed, because if you get to 10 coins, you are going to be able, to back the competition with a bomb and going to be at 10 coins. You're at 10 coins, that's maxing out your top speed. So that's really good, but Starkosi gets sideswiped by some Fire Flower, and he's going to have to catch back up, dropping down to third.
Yeah, dropping down to third, but looking so cool as they do it, by the way.
Oh no! Checking the back camera, shot comes out. Bomb explodes, Knight in second, Star on the way, and he's going to be able to confirm that second place finish. And
in third place, we will have...
We don't know!
Us.
Yippee!
There's nothing yippee about this right now. I took just a...
I can smell it. It's actually, it's unironically hard to breathe in here now.
It is.
I'm not even joking. But did you say you can smell it down there?
Yeah, can you? You can smell it down there? I get it.
I don't think I've ever really had a flat before. I guess I unironically should use a fork.
All right, when are we digging in?
At the end of the round, but I'm just trying to
I'm a little hungry, I'm not gonna lie.
I just had some Panda Express. I'm doing good right now.
I'm starting to forget how bad it was and how bad it's gonna get. I'm spitting everywhere. My eyes.
I actually see the water in his eyes right now.
Well, gosh forbid it gets caught in the mustache, okay?
Oh,
this could be with me for a week.
It could, and you know what? You're gonna have to. We're gonna have to race tonight just to shave the mustache off. We're doing a double whammy. Just kidding. For your protection, of course.
Of course, for my protection.
Ooh, Dragon Driftway! This is a really great track.
We're actually seeing some maps that we don't traditionally see. So, as much trash as we talk about those 27 maps,
what is that?
Apparently,
I can't see
the game is continuing and
I
listening
can't see
to
what
us.
that is. Is that more sauce? Oh no, it's honey. Oh, that's good for you. Yeah.
Let's bring some honey.
That's actually really good.
You're sweet enough, but I could use a little bit of that.
You know what? You're pretty sweet as well. But what's even sweeter is Dragon Driftway. This is one of my favorite no-item shortcuts in the game. Don't think we're going to be seeing more Zilla do it. Oh, as I catch the honey for you. You're welcome, honey. As we see Mozilla trying to get around the competition, works their way up to 6th place. But still, if you're able to do that no-item shortcut at the beginning of the track, you're going to save so much time. And it's really not that difficult if you do practice it. It took me only about an hour and a half of Bobby coaching me on how to do it, but it still worked out in the end. Nico, though, going to be able to pop that start. Oh, runs right into the banana. This could drop him back down to last, but guess what? Bullet Bills bring you back in the race.
The Bullet Bill might be one of the best items in this entire game. And let's talk about Marzilla for a hot minute. They, see what I did there? They came very close to finishing first.
Yeah, they did. They were right there, but unfortunately, just Bobby having the lead that they did was not enough. With the Blue Shell, Shock, and Star, it's just not enough to stop them. But Starkosi going to be able to protect themselves from that Fire Flower. Knight going to get smart bounced by that Green Shell. Bouncing off a wall with a green will target lock on some of these competitors. If you didn't know that, triple red. Poor decision making by Knight here. Don't know what they were thinking by trying to zoom in front of triple reds with no protection. And that Green Shell might side swipe again. Now,
I mean, it's funny because you're just talking about it as it happens.
It is. It's priceless. It never gets old because you just got Green Shell side swipe, and then at the very end, getting hit by another green. He is going through it on this track right now. Alley Cat also getting side swipe.
Well, we did see him shake his head. So, Alley Cat playing very well right now in fifth place. got that going on Shrooms. How well will it work out for them? We'll find out.
Ooh, gonna be able to pop the ghost, avoids the red, hopes for some shrooms, and their hopes and dreams will come true. Because they're gonna be able to pass 5th place, 3rd place, and grab a top 3 finish.
And that's what you need. Look, as Zavgo first place finish, and we've got Bobby Digital in 2nd place, and we can't even see Bobby. He's like a ghost in the shell right now. I got some
Nice
money.
reference. Oh, so the reason we don't see him, can we get like a player camera real fast? The reason we can't see Bobby is because he actually drank a potion of invisibility. Little did you know, but he's actually a magician. He's playing on the floor. He's doing the qualifiers on the floor.
I mean, we are in the house of Carrot Top. I didn't know David Blaine would be here today, but Bobby Digital showing us that you don't have to show up to show out. You can just sit on the floor. And we've got some qualifiers on deck.
Yezi, Ankles, Zol, Mr. Scooty, Elevid, Sundrop, Rory's Void, Britterbit, Hot Rod, Little Wing, and Stereo. If you heard your name, get lined up to the side of the arena and get ready for your 4 races. And honestly, I'm loving the name so far. That's half the fun of this tournament, in my opinion, seeing the originality of what these gamers are bringing.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just using my actual name, so I have no imagination whatsoever.
That's the way to do it, you know? If you have a name like Logan Summit, it just floats.
I'm getting scared. No, I am. And I'm not playing this up. I have been known to play some things up. This is hot.
It is. No, it's choking me. It's making my nose cry a little bit, but we're going to be seeing how we're going to survive. What? It should be just 1 bite, right? Come on, let's be honest. 1 bite per round. Let's do it.
We're in qualifier number 4, so guess what? After this, we're going to have to put up
My heart's racing.
Put up or shut up as we check in on Alley Cat, sitting pretty in a 2nd place with that red shell being a defensive mechanism for them. We've talked about how important that actually is. And you know what? If you don't have to use it, don't lose it. Keep it there. Now, that was interesting because that was a really good use of that red shell. Even though it didn't do so much since their competitor had a banana in its 19th place, but they were able to use it right before they hit the question box and get another item. Always want to make sure you're going for items because items sometimes equal victory.
Honestly, I lived and died by items, by saying if you're able to utilize items well and efficiently, you can win any Mario Kart race, because being able to do that instead of, guess what, just, relying on your racing line is a lot easier in my opinion. If you're able to, guess what, use that green shell in the right spot, use that red shell at the right time, and you'll be able to not lose spots like we're going to be seeing Hero do there, not being able to use that banana in time to defend themselves from that red shell. But now, Morzilla on the screen, got some mushrooms, going the side route that we normally never see, but Morzilla going to be able to pop that mushroom into the boost panel and work their way up to 4th place.
Well, now working their way up to 3rd place with triple green shells right now. Now, question for you, for the uninitiated at home. Is that snow going to keep that green shell from going off the track? Is it?
No, it still grooves and smooths, and it's going to be traveling. Especially when you have 2 triple greens, like we're seeing with Morzilla in pod number 3. There's going to be a lot of chaos in this final straightaway section, most likely. But it's looking like he's just using them for defense, confirming a top 3 spot more likely than not. But more triple greens are on the way. Will Morzilla be able to get ready with this return order in time? No. Bobby going to be able to finally sit up and get out of this qualifier. Zavgo in 2nd and Morzilla in 3rd. Like I said, playing defense confirms a top 3 finish. You don't got to do more than that.
You absolutely love to see it. Now I'm going to try my first bite without the honey. I want to thank Kai for getting me the honey because we're going to need that.
Kai is goated.
Here we go. Cheers, bro.
All right. Well.
See, he doesn't even want to touch this.
I don't even want to touch him. Too scared. Jeez. Oh, my God. I never done flash.
It's really good, first of all. Like, that's tasty. I kind of want to have another one. I want to have another bite. I'm going to have another bite. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I'm having another bite. I'm having a big one. A big boy bite this time.
I've had like a flat before. I'm just being honest. I'm getting hiccuped.
And by the way, I was always taught at ESPN, you do not eat on camera. So this is new. Oh. No, wait for it. It's not the hiccups. Oh. No, you are not eating this good. Even Anthony Bourdain would say that's hot. All right, so everybody at home,
That is some good sauce, though.
Oh, it's tasty.
Oh, that is good.
If you like hot, we got you covered.
I'm doing pretty good. It's like hot. I swear it was hotter last
Nope,
week.
I'm not comfortable. I'm not comfortable right now. This is not. I need some honey. Hold on 1 second. All right. Yeah, I got this. Yeah. Is it getting hotter for you? How are you doing? My eyes are watering right now.
This is pretty good. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. This is pretty
Very
good.
tasty. Wait, is it hot?
I'm loving my time right now, actually. Wow.
I'm over here chugging honey, and you're like, this is good. This wasn't a good idea.
Sweating. I'm sweating.
So am I, dude. My eyes are watering. Oh my gosh. Don't use the same napkin. Ooh, I need that honey. I need that honey. It was good. Yo, the honey's dope. Do you know a little piece of information for you? Do you know how long it takes one honeybee to make an ounce of honey?
They take a minute.
Their entire lives. Yep, it's their entire lives to make 1 ounce of honey. How you doing over there, bro? You don't look good. And you keep going in for more. I'm giving you credit.
I'm not a wimp.
Production, can somebody tell me how we're looking right now? How silly do we look trying to eat these things? Because it's like the Mona Lisa, I was told by Megan. So we're hard to look away from. It's just following us everywhere we go. How you doing, buddy? Talk to me.
It's going pretty good. Honestly, it's actually pretty good.
No, it's really good.
No, it's
but
actually
it's hot.
It's actually really good, but it is hot. It's not the hottest I've ever had, but it's pretty hot. Honestly, I was hurting more last week than this week, but I don't know why. Maybe if I go for the leg, it's gonna be worse. Oh,
This is uncomfortable.
oh.
And I understand for everybody at home watching and going, I don't know if I can sit through this. I get it. Trust me. You should try being up here trying to sit through it. But we will have a second qualifier. It's only going to get worse as we go on, by the way, just so you know.
It unironically is. Oh, we have scores. Yippee. Oh, it hurts so much. Bobby in first place with 52 points. You're going to be seeing a huge point difference between Bobby and Zovgo. Zovgo there in second place with 39 points. 13-point difference. Wow. What a drop-off, to say the least. Clary there in third with 37 points. Great showing from this new competitor. Morzilla in fourth with 32 points. Alicat in fifth with 31. Tying with Starkosi. Pretty good showing there. Knight in seventh with 30 points. Little bit Psycho in eighth with 25. Where did Kiro go in ninth with 23 points? Nico in 10th with 8. And Heidi in 11th with 4. I am burning.
Yeah, it's very hot, and I'll take over for you because it's very important for everybody at home to understand that you just got to get in this top 6 right now for these qualifiers to be able to move on to the semifinals, because that is what you got to do right now. Hey, nobody puts baby in a corner, so make sure you can get into that semifinals. See, look at you're crying. Oh my gosh, look at you. You got stuff all over your face. Somewhere your mom is like, I raised you better than that.
What went wrong? No, I'm a messy eater, to say the least. I'm like, I eat the pepper. I don't think jalapenos really affect me. I'm gonna be real with you.
Megan,
I've had jalapenos with like sushi. No. No.
I'm doing it. I'm doing it. He says no. All right. I'm doing it.
You and me both. We're in this together.
Cheers, bro. I've been known to make bad decisions. This may be one of them. How you doing over there, dude?
Jalapenos aren't that bad. That's what I was saying.
You want to do another one?
Yeah.
Let's do two.
Two?
Two. Come on. Hey, if we're going downhill, we're like Selma and Louise, bro.
We're not trying to push ourselves down the mountain. I'm just saying.
See? Do it. Let's go. Yeah, it was, right?
Jalapenos aren't that bad. I don't know.
They're not as hot as the sausage.
No, the sauce is way hotter than a jalapeno.
I'm going to do a third one.
Actually,
hey, Frank, how you living down there? This
it's
one's
like
for
eating
you,
a
buddy.
pickle. There you go. It's like eating a pickle. I'm not even lying. Like, just speaking right now.
One more? One more? I think I got a call from the crowd for one more. I'll go four.
Oh, no.
I got you, bro. You know what? Five.
Yeah, jalapenos aren't bad.
Let's go.
All right. There's none left. I was going to grab one, but unfortunately.
I will dare any competitor to come up here in between rounds and have one of these wings. That's right.
One competitor. One competitor. Let's do a vote. You know what? Crowd vote. See who wants to come up here, grab a wing and try it on stream, and see if you can out-clear me on my wing, baby. I know there's still a little bit of meat left. Guess what? I eat boneless wings. I like my chicken nuggets. I'm sorry. I'm an amateur wing eater. Sue me.
All right.
Oh, my God.
So 5 jalapenos may not have been a good choice.
Is it?
It's
is it
catching
bad?
up. It's catching
No
up
way.
now. It's catching up now. Don't you dare eat veggies. There's
There's
no
where it
carrots
goes.
and celery in this mix. Somebody bring me a shot glass of ranch, please.
Actually, that would be crazy. Thank you.
I'll do a shot glass of ranch right now.
No, I'm not going to eat. I thought you with the wings. You just got to drink the ranch?
Yeah.
What is activated in you from this hot sauce?
America, heck yeah.
Yay, drinking ranch. Yeah, that's what we're advocating
Very
for.
hidden valley of me.
It very is. That's a valley you don't want to find. I'm just saying. You don't want to drink ranch. I can only say a sentence at a time before it's too much.
It's actually hard to talk. It's actually hard to breathe.
All right,
but I
I'm
feel
gonna
like
pick
we're
out
going to
my
wake
next
up in
one.
the morning and be able to take very large, deep breaths.
No, we're not.
No, look, if you want to do this at home,
I
don't.
kind of want to eat more.
But come here, get the Triple X wings, and tell us. Yeah, you are. I can.
Oh, there's a jalapeno. I'll do one.
You got another one?
I'll go. There's two. There's one more.
There's one more. I'll go 6.
All right.
I'll go 6.
Boom, I'll go 3.
Megan, this one's for you. These are bad choices.
It's not. The jalapenos aren't hot. Does anyone actually think a jalapeno is hot?
Come
other
up.
than Logan? Like, actually?
I just had 6 of
No,
them.
actually.
Settle
Do you
down.
think a jalapeno is hot? Anyone? Excuse me. My bad.
Fry, Bueller, Fry.
What?
That's a Ferris Bueller joke, bro.
Oh.
You're too young.
I am.
I'm going to have another bite of this because
I'll take a nibble
this
with
is
you.
detrimental to my career.
I'll take a nibble with you.
Oh, so good.
That's honestly the best sauce I've ever had in my life.
It's really good until now when the heat kicks in.
Wow.
I love you, honey bear.
Wow. My lips are stinging right now. Like, unironically. Whoa! You gotta do what you gotta do. That's the truth. Is that honey helping, actually?
Yeah, it actually does. You should try some of that. Get involved over there.
I will do a little bit. I don't want to. I'm not left-handed.
This may not have been the best idea for. Oh, that's heat. I'm starting to sweat now. All right.
Oh, the honey does help.
It does, right? It cools it down. That was all kind.
You can actually only get a sentence out before the heat comes up your throat and you die. And you have to be resuscitated. Little did you know, it's happening real fast.
All right, we're not doing this again.
Yes, we are. This is too good. It tastes
No,
too
no,
good.
I mean today we will.
This is too good. It tastes so good. I will fight through the pain because the sauce is actually. It's like we're doing a sponsorship with them, but we're not. I mean, we're connected, but.
I'm sorry, everybody, but it's
It
hard to catch
tastes
your breath
so good. I am like.
when it touches
involved.
your lips. I don't know if there'll be time for Bed Bath & Beyond, but there might.
We're not going to chick Meadows. We're going to Moo Moo Meadows. Guess what? Eat more chicken. We're going to be going to a very fun track. It's only got 2 item boxes, so you better use your items correctly on this track. And it's going to go pretty well, I'd say. You know what? It's very simple, very straightforward. And
Can you pass me that picture as we get into qualifier number 2, race number 1 of 4. We're taking a look at Rory's
I'm more
Void
scared
right
about the picture falling in the studio, and that's all I'm saying. Oh. All right, we're going Rory's Void. We're going to be able to fight through. Oh, my God. What are you doing?
You have a thing over
Okay, thank you. We are going to start on Rory's Void right now in 9th place. Going to be able to grab that single item box. Always be aiming for those double item boxes. They spawn pretty fast, to say the least, but they're going to be here in 10th place. Got some more shrooms. Going to be able to pop that one. Bit on the screen, using the mushroom, working up to 8th place, but guess what? Triple greens right in front of them. They got to be careful. Great spacing by that competitor by not just slamming themselves into that triple green.
And we're looking at Bit right now in 6th place, getting off the course and mowing some lawn right now, but making their way in the world today. They went to.
I can't feel my tongue.
Yeah, no,
I'm not joking.
My whole mouth is inflated.
I wish I was playing this up, but when I drink my water, I can't feel my tongue.
Yeah, it gets worse when you drink the water. It actually does. The honey is the way to go. Just drink some honey.
Oh, we got Element back with us again. Going to be here in 6th place. Great person. I always love seeing him back. Was talking to us at the bar, but right now going to be able to have the boomerang in hand. Currently running around these cows, just saying, hey, you know what? We'll go to In-N-Out after we're done racing. Going to be able to avoid that back lane. Throws the boomerang for the double item box, but it looks like they weren't able to get defense in time. Soul here in 2nd place. Throws a Firefly forward, hits, and grabs 1st place. Oh, wait, yes, 1st place. Eagles in 2nd.
And Yeezy coming in and rounding out that top 3. It was Moo Moo, and we could use a little bit of that milk right now because we are dying up here. But who's not dying? The competitors doing this qualifier because it's their opportunity to get on to the semifinals. You got to finish in the top 6 right now. Got to finish in the top 6 right now.
Oh, it hurts.
The audience
I tried,
obviously
like,
is
right
getting
when I
into
got
it.
louder,
Yeah.
that's when it hurt a lot. It's actually hurting.
Nothing good about this, by the way,
Like,
except for the taste of the actual wings.
No, that's so true.
I'm starting to get lightheaded.
I was feeling that same thing. Oh no.
Mark,
Might need to have some subbers in here. Gonna be able to take over.
The big boss here, Mark, thought that this would make great TV.
I hope
You're
so.
welcome, buddy.
I am not joking when I say that this was actually worse last week, but it's not good.
No, it's a struggle. Have some veggies.
I wish I didn't.
Have some honey.
I wish I really didn't try it last week, because it would have been more of a shock, but this is still not fun. This is the hottest I've ever had in my life in terms of wings.
Yeah, but when you first have that sauce, it tastes so good, and then it just turns evil. It's like playing Elden Ring. You
So
get
real.
in there and you're like, hey, this is so much fun. Look how beautiful it is. And then the game just hits you in the throat.
Hitting in the throat is what I feel right now.
Yeah.
Bits on the screen once again, really doing a great job. Never seen this competitor before, but they are just absolutely doing a really good job spacing themselves out, getting those item boxes, and doing a really good job just in general of just playing extremely safe. We talked about it. Defense wins games.
Yes.
If you're not playing defense, you're getting hit by items.
Well, the NFL used to say that offense wins games and defense wins championships. And you know what? The defensive mechanisms in this game will keep you alive to fight again another day. We've talked about this. This is 70% skill, 30% luck. And there's a lot of luck and no luck for Britterbit right there. As we check out on Little Wing. Little Wing able to use those wings to get themselves.
Oh, no!
But just hits the grass.
Yeah, just use the shrooms a little bit too soon. If they held on to them and used them like 1 second later, they would have been in a really good spot. But still, if you're in 12th place, if they grab some power items, they're going to be in a really good spot.
It is getting rowdy here in the arena. You'll love to see it. You'll love to hear it. This is the camaraderie that we come each and every single week for as we check in on stereo.
Oh, no!
Not mono, but stereo falling off.
Gonna just fall off and pop the bullet bill right before Lakitu saves them. So they're gonna lose that bullet bill. Start drop on the screen as we're going to be seeing them being able to survive that glider section, using the golden mushroom through the shortcut. Into the third lap we go.
Sundrop making it look easy right now. Look, they've played here before, but we haven't seen them recently. They have a score, but it's in the plus rating. So hopefully they can make that a little bit better and move up the rankings today.
Mr. Scooty on the screen, the father of Batter Cookie, one of the best racers in the arena. In the world, unironic.
Seriously.
Mr. Scooty, though, has to work on not only racing lines, but also their Fortnite action. They also go to the Fortnite tournaments. Don't do too well there.
No? Well, that's because 12-year-olds are the best Fortnite players.
You're so true. As Yezi going to be able to grab that first place finish. Akel's in second. And Mr. Scooty going to be able to work their way up from seventh. But Zol grabbing third place.
And it's nice to see Zol making it happen right there as we look in on Ariel Apostle behind us. Remember, go check out their social media so that you can help support their charity. They do a lot of fundraising for Alzheimer's disease. And you know what? Chances are you're going to find somebody that's affected by that in your lifetime. So if you can this giving season, please check them out on social media and do a little bit awesomeness in this world.
Absolutely. They've raised over $2,000 for Alzheimer's Association. They actually, every time they come here and they get grand finals, they donate their winnings to that organization. So they are absolutely amazing people. You know what? Their wife is wonderful as well. They've supported. They've come out to PeoriaCon, got family out there. And honestly, they are really, really great competitors and just great human beings in general. Other than, hey, guess what? They've been grabbing all the box lunch gift cards that they're putting out there. So they've been making bank off of those. That's all I'm saying. But we're going to be seeing the randomizer going, and we're going to be seeing it. Guess what? We haven't seen this track in a really long time. Like, actually, it was such a fan favorite pick, but now, what happened to it?
Well,
Where
it
did
fell
it go?
off. The randomizer isn't so random, kids.
No, it's not. You know what? Being able to see new tracks is actually really nice. We haven't seen this track. Honestly, I haven't seen this track in eons either. But guess what? The cool thing is that you see the item boxes come up or come down from the heavens. And
that is
kind of cute. Little starting area
and
here.
penguins are adorable.
Absolutely. Little Wing going to be on the screen right now. Going to be able to get around some of the competition, work their way up to 9th place. Doing a great job so far, and now going to be able to work their way up to 8th place. Got to grab those item boxes, and they do. Going to be able to grab some really nice items out of that. Warriors Boy on the screen.
I also want to see Little Wing utilize some of those drifting abilities that they have in this game. I feel like around those turns, they need to be drifting around them. It's going to help you out. You're going to have a better time because you're going to be winning.
Oh my gosh, but what we're seeing is some competitors not winning there. That 5th and 4th place competitor just annihilated each other using items, and now we've got Yezi on the screen in 5th place, going to be able to bump around the competition. Sees that high roll link. Where are they going? Off the stage, but gonna be able to grab that start. Doesn't go for the shortcut there. Interesting move, but gonna be in a top 3 run right now. Blue Shell on the way, but Ankles has the air horn to negate it.
It still looks purple to me, but like Tom Cruise said in Days of Thunder, rubbing is racing, and we're getting a little bit physical.
We're gonna get physical. Estereo gonna be here in 10th place. Going to be able to pop that golden mushroom.
Ooh.
Off the edge of the map, and they're going to be actually freaking out right now because we are going into the 3rd lap.
We are actually, and I'm getting even more scared that coming up soon we're going to have some more wings to eat. As Rory's
I can't feel my tongue. This is crazy.
I can't
Every
feel
time
my
I drink something, I literally can't taste anything. It's crazy.
All right, Yezi
I can't taste
first,
it,
by
but
the
it's
way.
bad. But Yezi going to be able to grab a back-to-back first place finish. Really doing a good job. Not too huge of a lead, though. You're seeing they're able to just scrape on by. We're going to be seeing Ankles in 2nd and Zol in 3rd.
And they're all making it look easy here, and you can make it look easy each and every single Saturday night as you try to get part of that $700 prize pool. For what? Playing Mario Kart with your friends. And we've got some qualifiers for number 3 on deck.
And we've got a lot of great names coming back with us again. Qualifier number 3, Jaguars, Immortal, Taco Cat, Jadex, Nameless, Redneck Jesus, Megaphone Frankie, Andrew SSF, Just Carla Thug, and Marcos. If you heard your name, get lined up to the side of the arena. Get ready for your 4 races, and I cannot wait to see how you guys are going to throw down on the race.
All right, I need you to tell me a little bit of the history and the backstory to Megaphone Frankie, because he came in here like a WWE wrestler with a megaphone, yelling, screaming, and you know what? I love that, by the way.
I love it too. I am a sucker for when people are themselves, and guess what? Megaphone Frankie is a true 100% true, beautiful human being. He is actually, the one thing I know about him, Windjammers, wow, I am getting this everywhere. Windjammers 2 was one of his all-time, I don't know if it still is, favorite competitive games. He got me introduced to it. He used to run the 1v1 tournaments down here, and he's actually just a pure-hearted, amazing human being and loves the trash talk, so he's got a special place in my heart.
We do love some trash talk, but it's all about love, as stereotypes no love, but I actually got some love from yeah, thank you. With the wings, it's hard. But double or nothing falls off again.
Oh, triple or nothing. Oh, no. It's Rainbow Road for a reason. There's no barriers to save you.
Third time's a charm, but not so much.
Yeah, Lucky Charms is what they're going to have to eat for breakfast tomorrow, because it is looking very unlucky on their screen. Glorious Void going to be able to have some mushrooms. Guess what? No, you want to jump off on that section. That's a very easy shortcut to land. Drift off of that right there. You'll be in a really good spot. You saw him drop down to 9th place because he didn't take that shortcut.
A bunch of the other competition took that leap of faith, but if you don't know where that shortcut is, it is exactly a leap of faith. And part of being really good at this game and being in the top echelon of the competitors, you got to know the shortcuts.
You have to. If you don't really time trial, learn these cuts, or just try them online, you're going to be seeing yourself get passed up by people who do the shortcuts. We got Blue Shell on the way, going to be able to, hit Yezi, but Yezi's going to get hit by a red shell and a bomb, but the invincibility for him is going to be able to keep him on the track. Let's see what they're going to be able to do. Gets caught in the off-road, 5th place, backs the banana, gets item screen, but going into this last lap, he's going to have to space themselves out properly, slows down, and gets right around that banana. Great work there. Zoll right in front of him. Green shell getting thrown. Able to enter the matrix and get around that green somehow, some way. Sundrop is in first
place. As you cough, look, we're seeing some really great racing right now. Sundrop getting it done. Yezi getting it done. Look, this is why we talk about it so heavily how great these competitors are, because we just watched some really, really high IQ Mario Kart.
We really did. Just beautiful spacing, beautiful movement, beautiful drift. And this is what we're here to see. But right now, yes, he's going to be in first place, working their way up from 5th. Last time we saw him, but going to be able to get shocked, and that will confirm their first place finish, because no one else has items right now, and that's going to put them to a back-to-back-to-back-to-back victory royale. Zoll in second, and Sundrop able to keep that top 3 run alive.
Keeping that sunny sunshine feeling alive on the stage, and it's time for us to have some more wings, buddy.
No.
Yep, those qualifiers are done. Hey, for those of you watching at home, how do you feel about me eating wings with a fork and a knife? Does it trigger you?
It does. It does. There's a
you should see me watch
eat
pizza.
Like, I wouldn't mind if it was like boneless wings and you're like trying to be polite, but they got the bone in.
They do.
Got the bone in.
This first bite is the best one. It only goes downhill from here. It's gonna get hot in her.
We're gonna be like the competitors, going downhill. Get it?
Yeah, we're going downhill. This ship is sinking. All right.
Let me eat over my plate.
And if you're just joining us, this is the Triple X Hot Wing Challenge here, okay? These are some of the best but hottest wings on the planet. And if you don't believe me, you should come down here to the HyperX arena and have some, I'm gonna struggle here, and have some of these. And if you can do it, then you can tell us you're a better person than us, because this is hot.
Bonnie!
Bonnie's in the house.
He said he wasn't coming down here. What's up, Bonnie?
Bonnie, you want a wing? Get in here. Hey, buddy.
You want a wing, Bonnie? Come on.
I dare you.
Join the party.
I triple dog dare you.
Yeah, Vonnie got me a gift. I got your Christmas gift.
Well,
but I thought you were coming next week. I like your Final Fantasy shirt. That's what I'm playing through right now. Fun facts.
Open it up when your hands are clean, though. Don't get any of this hot sauce on it. I feel like I haven't had enough. Vonnie, it's always good to see you, by the way, my friend.
This is getting easier. Maybe I just didn't get a good one.
Is it getting easier? Because I feel like you're not wrong.
Yeah.
Hold on a second.
Is it all over?
Well, I think the jalapenos coated my throat.
Oh, God. Every time, never mind. Every time I swallow, it hurts. Ready for scores? Let's do it. As long as I don't breathe in, I'm actually feeling good. We got Yezi in first. Ow, my lung. There's Yezi in first place with 55 points. Zol in second with 47. Ankles in third with 45. Sundrop in fourth with 32 points. Ow, ow, my throat. Fifth place is Eleven with 31 points. Mr. Scooty in sixth with 29. Rory's in seventh with 22. Britter in eighth with 13. Little Wing in ninth with 11. Stereo in 10th with 8 points. You okay? Because I'm not.
No, I'm not. I'm not okay. No, I'm really not. I'm sweating. I want to jump out of this booth right now. It is way too hot in here. This is why you don't. This is why
as
that
long
hot
as I don't
wings
talk
show,
or do anything, I'm doing good.
This is why that hot wing show is so popular.
That's what I was saying. We needed like gradual heat up to.
I don't remember you saying that because that sounds like a really good idea. By the way,
I did say that, but they said no. They said let us suffer instead. I'll take another flat. I need more sauce. I'm not gonna lie to you. If we can get some more sauce, because I feel like these are just not sauced up enough.
You're saucy enough, my friend.
You can see it. I'll grab that third one, but I'll go. I'm telling you, the flats are better, baby. I still think that one had a lot of sauce.
So,
wow.
This is something that they should have at Syracuse University, the best broadcasting school in the country. Bob Costas graduated from there. A lot of your favorite broadcasters from all types of sports and esports have graduated from there. This should be something that you have to do for your senior year.
Why?
You got to.
What does that help?
I don't
know. Who does this help?
Is this going to prepare us for our future?
Yeah, honestly, if you could take this pain, what else is going to hurt you? It really isn't like it is.
You know, are you trying to downplay it? Because it's not. It's hot.
It is, but it's when I'm not talking where it's okay, and then I start to talk, and I start to have an existential crisis.
We've got Jackie Juarez on the screen.
Look at that. Oh, looking fresh.
Always here and always competing with their I can't think. It's too hot.
GoPro.
It's too hot. GoPro.
Oh,
Thank
Immortal with that Sony shirt. That is fire.
Looking very dope in that Sony shirt right there.
Their tier list, though, can say not fire. That's what I'll be real about. Their tier list. Hey, y'all, Immortal, your tier list is bad. Just saying. But we are we are going down the line of these competitors right now. Taco Cat, goated human being. Really great racer, has gotten better every time we've seen him. Would really like to see them take home a championship eventually. They've gotten close, but they really just gotta put the Elden Ring down and put down the real boss, which is Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Jadex on the screen, right back with us again. Great to see them back racing again. Honestly, we got to go bowling sometime. I've been doing pretty good, and I'd love to bowl with them sometime. Jadex is a great bowler.
What did you just score the other day?
259. I am so close. 2 times now. 9 strikes. And 3 spares is where I'm at. But
hey, production, can you please come back to a 2-shot? Because, bro.
I actually do
you need a little bit of work. No, come on over. Come on over.
Oh, thank
yeah,
you.
let's
thank
do
you.
it.
Thank you. Thank you. You don't actually are. How are you not mess? Oh, you're eating with a fork and a knife. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank
there
you.
You
I appreciate you. I appreciate you. How cute. That goes in the trash pile.
Yeah.
You did not help anything.
I spread it out more.
Thank you. Thank you. How polite of you.
There's got to be a lot of clips. This is TikTok worthy.
You should have just seen my napkin, man. What did you do?
It's called good TV. Okay.
I actually thought you were being helpful.
No,
you know
not
what?
at all.
You know what? I'm hurt. I'm hurt a little bit. Not only in the mouth, but just in general.
All right. So
Wow.
let's.
Hero said I could smell the wings from here. I would not doubt it because I could still smell them with as little nose power as I have right now.
And I still dare one of you in between to come up here and have a wing with us. If you
They're going to downplay it. They're going to be like, these guys are chumps. Onch. And then downplay and then cry when they walk out the door. That's all I'm saying.
it's hot. It really is. I mean,
It is. We should get shout out twitch.tv
Yes.
/ Allied Esports.
Yes.
Talk to us in the chat. We currently
Please.
got so many beautiful people in the chat. We got Starkosi, Neon, Kiro, Immortal, That One Cloud, Petey. Welcome in to Speedway. We are currently doing a little bit of a challenge. We got Hot Wings Triple X. We eat them after every round, and we suffer throughout the commentary. So it's going to be the worst commentary you've ever heard, but
Yeah.
great TV.
yeah, it's fun for you, not fun for us. And if we're not addressing your comments and concerns, guess what? It's because we're just trying to.
You don't want to hear what that sounds like.
Just
right
try
now.
to keep it together.
You don't want to
out
hear
there
what
in
that
the
sounds
booth.
like right now. Yeah, the gloves are actually such a good idea. That
Yeah,
was probably
no,
such a good.
and
idea.
that
I would be miserable because I talk with my hands a lot. I would actually be miserable right now if I had to talk with my hands.
We got to
Or
give
if I
a
had
what's
to,
up
like-
to Mike for that. by
Yeah,
the way.
what a good idea.
Yeah.
Shout out, Mike.
Thank you, Mike. If you're down there, say hi to Mike. Grab yourself a soda or a water, or both right now if you're me. Liquids are highly advisable right now.
They are, but it's really weird to drink something because unironically, I can't feel it go down in my mouth, and it's really weird, and I never had that sensation before. I hate that numb feeling, right? A lot of people like that feeling where it's like you get numbing in your mouth, but I hate it.
I
don't
could
know
go to
about
the
you.
dentist with these things. Like, you know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
real,
Like,
actually.
this
That's
is
gonna be worse
Novocaine.
pain than anything else.
Yeah, Santa Claus, what's up? Very, very nice. What do you want for Christmas? What Pidgey wants is a big glass of milk right now.
That would be nice. My stomach is going to die.
Yeah, so I'm ready to. Here's the worst part though: is that first bite is so delicious before the heat gets turned up to 11.
I'm telling you, these were lightly sauced. I think Chris is.
I'm gonna
annihilating us.
have another one. I'm gonna have another bite when
Are
we
we
come
gonna
back.
have enough? Hold on, we gotta count these out, right? No.
They can make more.
We'll suffer more.
I'm trying to get my protein in for the day. All right.
You know what? That's completely fair. Good talk. Good talk.
Look, if you're here and you're thinking to yourself, I could use a bite to eat, all you have to do is walk up to one of the great servers, bartenders.
Oh, Megaphone
Host.
Frankie!
Oh, we got Frankie.
Why are you
in the
picking a fight to the
house.
camera? What has it ever done to you?
Yeah. That camera's going to win each and every single time.
Oh, absolutely. Not, Megaphone Frankie can't knock out a camera. Let's be real here.
He put his megaphone down for a hot second. What's up, bro? What's your team? What is it? What's your squad there? What are you wearing?
Is that San Jose?
I think it's San Jose.
Let's go!
Let's go, San Jose in the house.
I love it. Absolutely amazing. I just love just seeing the personality from the racers and seeing what they're into. And we're all under the same roof of Mario Kart. It's always fun to see. But these competitors, look at them spinning around. Got to make an entrance for yourself. That's what I'm talking about.
You know what? You know what we should work on? We need entrance music for some of our more popular players that are here.
That would
each
be
and
kind
every
of
single
amazing.
week. If we go to the finals, maybe we could get like a real WWE style entrance. Hey, how you doing over there? You got a dope hoodie on. It is the hoodie time of year.
That is very nice. Honestly, I love hoodies. They're my favorite. They're my all-time favorite. What's so great about Mario Kart? All ages, every single person can love some Mario Kart action. Come down here, compete, and be on stage. There's been so many celebrities. We just had a Microsoft Excel tournament here this week, which is absolutely insane. Honestly, I want to see them do Microsoft Excel while eating hot wings. That would be some content. But yeah, we had Mr. Beast here. We've had Ninja. We've had Tyler One. Literally, you think about an online personality. They've been here. And they've competed in the same spot you have, which is so cool.
On December 27th, we will have the #2 Warzone player in the entire world, Unrational, right here, performing and competing alongside you and yours for the Warzone Duos tournament. As we check in on Jackie Warriors,
I guess the
currently
only rational thing you can do is come down here and compete with them. Hey!
that's
All right,
a knee
continue.
tapper whatever it was.
Knee tapper slow.
Slow tap, I don't know. Yeah. we're in qualifier number 3, race number 1 of 4. I've never seen this build before. Is that a look? Are we playing
Whoa.
chess?
I've actually never seen that before either. I'm not even lying. That is kind of cool looking. The textures on it too, it's like really pretty. It's like shiny. Don't even know what's going on. Oh! They threw that green and it smacked them right back in the face. That's not what you like to see.
Now, always remember when you throw that green shell and it hits off of something, whether it be in a tree or, oh wow, that got crazy just right there. It becomes a red shell automatically.
Yeah, and just remember, you got to go over that ramp. If you get stuck there, Luxor has to come save you, and that's a fee of $50,000 per savior. But Immortal's going to get back there. Going to be able to just chill here in 5th place. It's really not a terrible spot on this track. The main objective is to grab mushrooms for that final section. But Immortal's here in 6th place. Going to be able to throw some bananas out. Blue shell on the way. This is going to be the final section, final route. Throws the red shell forward, along with the blue shell contacting with 2nd place. Jadex grabbing the 3rd place of this wall of fire.
Coming in 1st place, we've got Jadex Redneck, Jesus in 2nd place, and Taco Count, Randy. Taco Count. Taco
I love
Cat,
our faces.
It's hot in here. Rounding out the top 3. This is getting, you say it's getting easier, but it's
I
actually
think it
getting,
is.
No, it's getting more difficult.
I think I just got a really bad wing. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I think mine was lightly sauced. You're not doing it right now. You're so silly. Well, I can't leave you hanging. Oh, I can't grab it.
You are the Thelma to my Louise, my friend. We're in this together. Look, this is a demonstration of how good the food here is at the HyperX Arena, by the way. Some of my favorite things, the ribs here are amazing. They've got those ahi tuna poke nachos.
I think I actually did burn my tongue. There's no
Good,
way.
I'm glad.
There's
No,
way.
I you know what? I take that back. I don't really mean it.
Yes, you-
Yeah, I do. You're not
This
wrong.
was all my idea. I'd like to take credit for it. If you guys aren't enjoying it, blame me, but it's mine.
All right, so you're sitting at home, you're thinking to yourself, how can I get involved in the HyperX Arena? We have the Winter Series coming up. All the great minds over here, Oliver and everyone behind the scenes making it happen. Remember, for the 2 of us that are in front of the camera, there's a lot of people behind the camera, and it would not be possible without us. We have a great team here.
Yes.
That makes me smile. And the Winter
Wow.
Series will start on December 27th. I mentioned the Warzone Duos tournament with Unrational. He will be in the house, the 2nd top moneymaker in Warzone worldwide.
Worldwide.
Came in 2nd place at the World Series of COD just not too long ago. That was a cool 160 grand that day. Yeah, parents, teach your kids how to play games. They'll be in a better place. We've got Counter-Strike 2, a little CSGO in the house. We've got Knockdown, of course, Frags, Speedway, and we've got a sports night as well. So get involved. Just go to the AlliedEsports.com website and check out all the great events.
HyperXArenaLasVegas.com.
Thank you. That's what I meant to say. It's actually very hard to think right now.
It is. We're at Wild Toads Circuit. Yes, Wildwoods is where we're at right now. We got just 10 players. You gotta be able to hold that left stick up. You don't want to go down, or you're gonna be falling off the track. Redneck Jesus is in 3rd place. Got the mushroom in hand. Wow, my chest is hurting. Gotta be able to take that shortcut and get some defense going.
And you know what? Very festive hat on. We've got the Santa hat. Maybe we'll sing some Christmas carols a little bit later. As we see the red shell coming up from behind, they just got a green shell and put it in a defensive mechanism. A little bit too late, though.
A little bit too late is always the story of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. If you're not able to grab that defense, you're going to get hit. That's just the reality. Jadex here is going to lose their mushrooms. This is just something you really don't want, especially in this section. It's a really good spot to use them to get around the competition and just get into a better spot. Green shell's fine. They're going to be in 3rd place, so these players better expect it. Check that back camera. Guess what? You are gone. And Jadex got 2 more shells to go. Tries to predict it. Oh! Sideswipes themselves with their own green shell. Really bad move there.
What did you learn? You did it to yourself. As we look at Taco Cat getting lucky there. Yeah, getting that lightning, but getting lucky that they didn't fall off the map. They're still with it. They're in third place and getting it done. They've got those 10 coins, which we haven't mentioned quite yet today. You need to rock and roll with those 10 coins because you go faster with 10 as opposed to 9, 8, 7, 6. You can do the math on that. But you got to rock those 10 coins. It will make you go faster. But this is, as we see this blue shell pass on by Nameless, we are seeing some new maps today, so the randomizer is being a little random.
Oh, Immortal. Gotta be able to grab that first place finish. Nameless in second and Taco Cat in third. Rounding us out on our top 3 there on the second race to qualifier number 3. Really great stuff, and you're completely right. Those coins are not there just for aesthetics. They're there to help you win the game. If you're at 10, you're going faster than the person with 1. You can look up videos, clips, and otherwise of competitors. They're going to be able to compare 10 to 0. Just going in a straight line, you're going to be going like, wow, and you're going to leave them in the dust. I really messed that up. Did you see that? The other competitor didn't even press A. That's what happened.
He said, wow.
Wow.
Okay.
Hold on. That was not a good comparison. I got something. We can do
It's
it
hard to talk. Here's the problem with these wings is they're actually so tasty that I keep thinking about
but
having another bite.
I literally think my tongue is dead. Like it's bad. Like the flavor is just it's not hidden.
And I've got the flavor saver up here underneath my nose, so I'm gonna be hanging out.
I know you see my area and then you see his, and I'm like, where is he hiding it all? Right there.
In the mustache. Most of my power is right here, by the way, just so you know.
Once it gets shaven off, you're gonna be seeing Logan. He's just gonna be.
We got Carla thugging it out right now as we start qualifier number. Uh-oh.
Oh, boo!
Who did it? Who did it?
But yeah, it happens. You know what? Calm air happens. Someone referenced, oh, Knight did. Talking about it. He talked about getting the DC Danny drink if you want to. You can get it without the good stuff. He referenced the DC Danny, and guess what happened? We got a DC. I'm just saying it's not a coincidence. It's reality.
By the way, Jack and Dexter as your favorite game?
Absolutely.
Jackson Dexter. That
was the
great
game that really, like, catapulted my love for video games in general is Jack and Dexter. I was replaying it on the PS Vita. It's very good. It's just a classic. I just love it so much.
Have you ever played Earthworm Jim?
Never.
Oh, you might like that one, buddy.
I think we did have it on PC, like back in the day, but I never did touch it because it always scared me.
Back in the day where you were a teenager with a little bit of gold and a pager, you used to read Word Up magazine with Salt and Pepper, Heavy D up in the limousine. Let's go, Biggie.
This guy's saying it's hard to talk, but spitting out raps like Eminem. What is he saying?
That was Biggie, bro.
Oh, okay.
The notorious B.I.G. as you catch your breath over there.
How you holding up? Doing good?
Yeah.
Tapping out yet?
No, I'm good, man.
Tapping out? Come on.
Do you want to tap out?
No, I'm asking you.
I'm not tapping out.
You're not tapping out
I'm
yet?
in it for the long haul.
Oh, God.
I had, like, what, 6 jalapenos?
Those aren't hot. There's not a single person in the arena that agreed that they actually are hot. That's the reality.
Jalapenos on a stick.
What was that reference?
That's a comedian reference.
Oh, I thought it was an iCarly reference.
I'm too old for iCarly references.
Boo, boo.
Hey, I've seen it before. I'm aware of the show.
Stick? Why would you just stick it through? No, donut on a stick? Come on, you don't know
You're
that?
having trouble.
No, I'm not. No,
yeah,
I'm
you
not.
are. You look like you're struggling.
No,
I'm not. I can see the bead of sweat. I can see the beads of sweat.
I told you, it's all over. But also, it's over for my throat and my tongue. I'm not joking. It is a war. No, I'm okay.
I tried.
Honestly, that's what we should have done. Think about it.
All right.
Whoever grabbed the honey first was the loser. Let's be real. That's what we should have done.
So you're calling me a loser now?
Yes.
I see how this is. I see how this is.
No, you had a good idea with the honey, but I was just saying that should have been whoever has to grab it first.
Well, we decided that milk wouldn't last long underneath these hot lights that we're up here with. So
I cannot drink warm milk. I will die. Would be even more of a challenge than this.
It's not good for you. You shouldn't do that.
thought people did that.
Oh, yeah, no, they
do.
do it in certain places, but is it refreshing? I think not.
No.
All right, this will be one
You
of
like
the-
warm water?
No, no one likes warm
It's
water.
supposed to be good for you. You're supposed
Yeah,
to
it's better than cold water. Yep.
It actually,
true.
it's supposed to like
It's
actually
dropping
do
knowledge.
stuff. And it's supposed to do stuff. It's
That's a
supposed-
more you know moment. It
It
does
does
stuff.
Yay! Yeah, you do. You drink like room temperature water because it's closer to your body temperature, and it like it's supposed to. What's the word? What is the word? Oh, and we're gonna be waiting for a little bit longer. You do not want to press that B button. You gotta stay in the lobby. Do not leave the lobby. Pick the track. Stay in the lobby.
All right. Save the cheerleader, save the world.
It's just my chest right now.
If
man.
anybody remembers that show, Heroes, that was a good show for a hot minute. I'm gonna have some more.
This
We
man
got-
doesn't even have a glove on. Like,
we-
what is he doing?
Well, I'm with a fork and a knife.
Yeah, what is he doing?
It's called being a
scamming.
responsible adult. My mother raised me
scamming.
well.
That-
I can't.
It
breathe.
actually hurts my chest. My chest
can't-
is the
I
worst
can't
part
breathe
right
right
now. Did it go down the wrong pipe? I don't know.
No, technically, if that happened, you just die.
I wouldn't doubt it.
It's true.
Cheers.
Here we go. Does anyone know where we can get a Carolina Reaper? Wow, you guys are very, very mean back there. That. Oh, it's so good at first. I mean, until the heat goes, because the sauce is very delightful, but it is also very hot.
I think I did burn my tongue.
I'm going to have another one. You know what? I got this, bro. I got this. I'm good. Yeah, I got this.
There's like so much more meat left on those. What are you talking about?
Yeah, well, I'm eating with a fork and a knife. All right, I'm going all in. All right, here we go. Cheers, everybody. I have immediately regretted that.
There's not much. I'm telling you, I'm missing sauce. It's not hidden as hard as that first one did.
Can somebody bring a shot? Can somebody bring a shot glass of the sauce up
I
here
lied.
for him, please? I dare you, triple
No.
dog dare you,
No.
to do
No.
a shot glass of the sauce.
What do I get out of that? What do I win there? Nothing.
You can satisfy your manliness.
It is a bad idea, and it makes no sense. What do I get out of that? What am I earning other than a stomach ache if I would do a shot glass of this sauce?
Playground rules, bro. I triple dog dared you.
That is
That is
true.
the worst idea I've ever had. Yes, Frankie, you are not wrong, by the way.
For $100, we'll do it.
$100 to make you holler? You get paid to drink hot sauce? Let's go. If anybody's got a $100 chip, bring it on down, as Carla Thug is currently in the third qualifier and the third race of four. They're in fifth place. And I like their lowdown, but I don't see roller tires.
No roller tires to be found, but that's what you really want to have. If you don't have roller tires, you're going to be losing. Oh my goodness. Oh, thank you. Yeah, so I am actually going to devour 10 of those.
Let's give a word up to Randall, one of our great production staff here, who brought Tums into the booth. Thank you.
I so appreciate it. But we are currently going to have Marcos on the screen try to do the tilt controls. Unfortunately, not going to be able to take those turns as tight as he was. Going to be able to pop that pole and Bill, though, and they're going to be able to work their way up the pack. Nameless is going to be on the screen in second place. Currently going to be able to just hold that red shell for defense. Remember, you don't got to spam them out. You can hold on to them. It's not a bad idea. Uses that mushroom to get around that shortcut.
Patience is a virtue here with the items. Don't use them until you're about to lose them. As we get that blue shell cutting on through the traffic and trying to take out the competition.
Jadex is here, is sixth place, throws the red shell forward, but notice that other competitor had defense, could have just held on to their red shell, drifts into the off-road, but gonna opt to bag. Bagging is when you just stick at the back of the pack, grab some power items, and go through those off-road. That's the way to do it. The Jaguars is here in third place, got some triple shrooms, goes around that corner, and now protects themselves with triple reds.
And we have noticed recently that bagging has been nerfed a little bit by Nintendo, so it is not as useful as it once was. As we see the double red shells messing up Immortals Day as Jackie Juarez comes in first place, Immortal in second, and J-Dex rounding out that top 3. Getting it done. Those are some of our best players. They're here each and every single week, putting the time in, putting the effort in. They're learning the tracks. They're learning how to be better each and every single week that they come through here. And you should do the same. If you're sitting there at home right now watching, thinking to myself, oh, I could totally win this, Triple Dog dare you to come down and prove it to me.
Triple Dog Dare, you can't beat it. The playground rules are in effect right now. And honestly, it is a very fun tournament. Even if you don't do good, it took me like a year to even get into semifinals, like consistently. And then another few months to get into grand finals. So if you're not even doing well, remember, every single week we have these tournaments. If you want to come back, practice, get Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, do what you can to get into the money, do it. This scene is still thriving. We just had a $5,000 prize pool for DreamHack, $5,000 prize pool for MomoCon coming up as well. That's going to be some crazy stuff.
I mean, did you ever think that you could be hanging out with the Kardashian type of money just playing Mario Kart? Well, all right, so it may be a little bit on the lighter side. But it's still free money for playing video games. And you know what my mom always told me? Those video games are never going to make you a living. Hey, Mom, guess what?
We're dying.
Wrong. And also, this is the XXX Hot Wing Challenge that we are doing as casters and commentary. If you're thinking to yourself, wow, I didn't want to watch people eat, well, you can watch us just kind of die a little bit.
That is always so much fun. I'm not lying. And it's looking like Marco's, unfortunately, still not getting that whole tilt controls going, but still going to be looking fresh and amazing. Going to be able to grab that star in hand. They're holding on, and they're doing a great job getting around these corners. Immortal here in 7th place. Got those triple shrooms, working around, going downtown. Neo Bowser City is where we're at. Got to be able to use those shrooms, get around the competition. Seize the banana and red shell, so they got to wait for their moment to go forward. Wait for the red shell to be thrown. Now they're going to be able to shroom, get around those two competitors, work their way up the board.
This is a very windy, turny map. It's not, sometimes not conducive to just dropping those shrooms and making it work. By the way, I do want to reference your Vanessa Carlton reference. That, as that blue shell screams on by, we're looking at Megaphone Frankie in 9th place right now, popping that bullet bill, which, like we said earlier, may be the best item on the map. So let's see if that gets him into a better position.
Oh, wow. We've got an LA traffic jam on the roundabout. Unfortunately, going to hit every single person. J-Dex looking frustrated on this final race. And now we're going to be seeing Taco Cat using that mushroom. Sees the bomb in front of them. So they're going to have to space themselves out properly, or they're going to get back really easily. So they got to work their way up or go wide, do something, because they are in a very dangerous situation. Don't know what they're going to do for this kind of decision making, but right now they are just holding on for dear life. Blue shell on the way, so that bomb is going to get back momentarily. J-Dex is here in 5th place, got their triple shrooms. Immortal in 1st, going to be able to get hit, and guess what? Doesn't have anything to avoid it or get themselves back in the race. Only 10 coins and a dream, but sometimes all you need are the coins in the bank to win. As Jackie Juarez hitting that corner over and over and over again, but it doesn't even matter. They are going to be able to grab a 1st place finish on the final racer qualifier number 3.
J-Dex coming in 2nd place, and rounding out our top 3, we have Immortal. Hey, wave to the camera and tell everybody you said hi.
And his favorite game is Clash Royale. An absolute, you gotta broaden your horizon in video games. That's all I'm saying, Immortal. That's all I'm saying.
I have taken all the games off of my phone.
Got no games on your phone?
No, I had to take them
What
all
the
off.
heck?
Well, because I find myself playing these games all the time and not actually doing anything else, and I feel like Clash Royale is one of those games that you just get lost in. I used to have SimCity on my phone, and man,
That's a good pick.
I spent way too much time building those cities, bro.
You know what? Sometimes it's always nice to just think about, we have a computer in our pockets, and we can play games that we never thought. I mean, you got League of Legends as an app. Like, how much better does that get?
And I was told as a kid by all my teachers, you are never going to have a calculator in your pocket. Well, guess what? I now have a computer in my pocket. You were wrong, Mr. George.
You actually remember?
Yeah, his name is George. His last name was George.
Really?
Yeah.
I was just thinking about that because we were talking about, like, we were talking about teachers back in the day. I don't remember, like, any. My memory's so bad, and I thought I'd be remembering a lot of them, but I do not remember many teachers' names. So I'm like, whenever you like bring up a teacher story name, I'm like, man, I was always like so scared to do something wrong. I'm like, I never got blasted really by teachers. Never.
You were the good kid in class. Which you're
tried.
the type of guy who took attendance when the teacher was out.
Potentially.
Potentially happened once or twice,
I would
right?
never remind the teachers about homework, though. That is where I drew the line. That's when you got onto my bad list, where I'm like, if you brought up the homework, I swear. And then guess what? There's always that one kid that brings up the homework.
This feels like it's been forever, by the way.
It actually.
I just need to point that out. And Megan, I
When
need
you
you to
feel
understand
pain,
that. It feels like it's forever right now.
When you feel pain every second of your life, you just kind of just wait for it to be over.
Yeah. And you know what? It's not going to be over yet because we haven't even finished our qualifiers. And all of these competitors are looking to get in the semifinals because once they get to the semis, that's their chance to get to those grand finals where everybody is in the money. And I'm not going to ask you to sing it today. Yeah, you just do a little dance.
In the money.
Thank you.
There we go. We got the scores.
Give me a scoreboard.
Oh, whoa.
Look at that.
That is like a first of ever of all time.
I didn't see that happening. We have a tie for first place right now between Jackie Juarez, Immortal, and Jadex at 46 points. Taco Cat coming in at 37 in fourth. Nameless, 35 points in fifth. Redneck Jesus rounding out our top six. Carla Thug drops off from 30 points to 19 points. And our good friend and our WWE style Mario Kart racer, Megaphone Frankie, coming in eighth place with 18 points. Just getting in there with 11 points. And Andrew, 9. Marcos clearing out that top 11 spot right there with 6 points.
You know what? This is probably the lowest scoring qualifier we've had. And we have the on the bubble graphic. If you see your name and you're close to that 24th spot, you better be praying that they don't get enough points to pass you up. This is our current top 24. We've got one more qualifier to go. So you better be seeing your score and you better be hoping that that next qualifier scores as low as what we just saw. That was the last qualifier. I lied to you.
Oh, I'm so glad, though.
Megaphone Frankie cheering about their first semifinals appearance. It would have been his last if there was another qualifier. But, you know, but we are going to be seeing. That is our top 24 competitors for semifinals.
And it's time to have another bite of the triple.
I already finished my third
hot
one.
Wing. Well, you know what? You're more.
No, there's a little.
You were all that is man, Pidge.
I really am not. I'm struggling.
This
I had a little bit of a
terrible
tummy
idea.
ache actually. I was not even
Well,
lying
you got
in that
those
last
Tums
one.
over there.
I was about to down them, and I was like, oh man, this is not going to be good. But it went away, thank goodness. But we're gonna be here till next Speedway if you don't eat the wing.
I just took a very big bite, and I might need a minute to compose myself. You know what? You don't go anywhere. We'll be back. I don't know what else to say. This is the Triple X Hot Wing Challenge, and somebody just, well, Chris, just came in here.
Tip your waiters, waitresses.
Well, they'll be here all week, but they said that salt will help. Dare ya?
Like, you just down it?
Yeah, I guess you just down it. Tell me if that helps. That's pretty good, he said, by the way. If you can't hear that, he said, well, that's pretty good. So we're in the middle of another classic Saturday Night Speedway right here at the HyperX Arena inside of the luxurious and lovely Luxor Hotel and Casino. Every contestant here is vying for their... That actually works?
You should try it.
All right. Your turn.
I think it's helping my tongue. It's my mouth that burns.
Mm-hmm.
But no, actually, like
oh, it does help.
No, I'm talking and it doesn't hurt.
Yeah.
What?
Chris.
It actually works. What are you talking about? Well, that should be the tap out then, all right? If we touch the salt, we lose.
All right. That's the tap out. Look, somebody's gonna have to finish all these wings.
That is true. But you know what? And whoever it is whoever gets the prediction wrong tonight.
Okay.
Of who wins.
All right, so who? You ready to make a prediction?
Not yet. We got to get to grand finals.
All right, we're getting into semis coming up very soon. So we're getting there. We're getting closer to the grand finals and closer to do they have cots out back that we can like, oh, we're in a hotel. Can we get a room just to pass out in for? I got the itis sinking in.
We
over
got
here.
VIP rooms. I just take a nap on the couch because I've been through 10 lives already. I probably lost 10 years of my life out of eating these hot wings.
Instead of going to power slap, we're going to take a power nap tonight, all right? Now,
oh, there's one more jalapeno calling your name.
There's one more jalapeno. Let me get involved for Megan's sake.
There you go.
Oh, there's two of them.
There's two?
Yeah, I'll take them. Oh. You want one?
I'll do it.
All right, let's go.
Jalapenos are not
Cheers.
Hot.
I can't taste anything at this point.
I'm so glad I am not alone there.
All right, so my mouth, if you want to understand the dichotomy in my mouth right now, there are two things happening. There is not hot and there is on fire.
I can't taste this carrot.
Yeah, it doesn't taste like anything because all we feel is like a Mario Kart fireball sitting in our mouths. I'm like Bowser right now. I'm about to spit hot fire.
Fire flowers? That's what we
do.
Whoa, whoa,
I could do that all. I could do that all day long right now.
How many booms are you gonna give this sauce, Logan?
Oh, all right. So out of how many booms? Let's go from 0 to 5 booms. 5 being the hottest boom. I'm gonna give it a 4 because I have had hotter things.
Yeah.
But this is why we were asked earlier. They said, Logan, how are you with hot stuff? And I said, I've shied away from it recently. And this is why. Because when I lay my head down to sleep at the end of the night, I remember these things, and I gotta tell you, we're gonna remember it tomorrow. We're gonna feel this in the morning.
Oh, yeah. My stomach was already rumbling. Not talking about Attack on Titan. We are talking about real life, and it's going to be an absolute battle.
And you know what? None of the competitors. I mean, we can hear him talking a little bit of trash from down there, but no one's come up into the booth to go, yeah, give me one of those.
We had like 2 of them. We had Kiro and Knight so far who actually wanted to come and try
Wanted to have one? All right.
But
come
is
on
Bobby
up.
coming?
All right, Bobby, get on in here.
No way.
I dare you.
Bobby is like the last person I think could actually take a chicken wing.
No
way.
There you go. Grab one. Whichever one you want.
Do you want this one? This one's got a lot of sauce on it. All right, turn around.
Bobby, turn to camera.
Hold on, you're out on camera. There we go.
The encouragement from the crowd. Yo, he's down in this thing like he's never seen a hot wing before in his life. No flinching.
Thank you. At least Bobby's getting dirty. You know what? Got the sauce on the mouth.
Now,
that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, now stay up here for a hot second and tell me how you're working it through. He said not good.
How's it going?
Get on camera with
that.
Get on camera.
You gotta do the finger licking on camera. It's finger licking good. That's the first time I've ever seen.
Get your face on camera. Get your face on camera. Struggling.
Hold on. Tell us the progress. What's going on? What's going through the mind? His eyes are watering. I'll tell you that much. They said they are. Yeah.
I got
we
you,
should have given you a glove, because, yeah, you need to wash your hands after. I'm not joking. Oh, someone else is coming up.
We've got another challenger. Ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, theys and thems, get ready. It is the Triple X Hot Wing Challenge.
Yeah, that's how it happens to me.
He's got immediate hiccups now.
His eyes are watering. Bobby's eyes are watering. Hey, welcome in.
Come on to the other side.
Come on
on
yeah,
the
there
other
we
side.
go.
Make sure you're on
Dad's
camera.
got to come in. These are the challengers.
You can cover me. You're okay.
You're good.
Yeah, get involved.
Pick whichever one. Go wild.
You're a wing guy. Wings over drums. Yeah, he says flats over drums, and you like the flats.
Yeah.
I go drums. Come on up.
They are good.
They are
I
good,
can't taste
right?
them anymore because it burnt my mouth, but
Yeah.
they are very good.
It tastes so good when it touches your lips, but then you can't feel your
lips are gonna be. He's crying. But get on camera. Get on camera.
Get on camera.
On camera. He's crying.
Bobby, get on camera. Bobby, don't make me get up. Get on camera. Look into that camera right now. I will push you into frame. He's over here crying right now.
It's crazy. Whoa, watch your hands. Watch your hands. Watch your hands. Watch it. Okay.
Go ahead. Don't put your hands in your eyes.
Do not. Do not.
You have to. If you're gonna come in here, you need to
Grab
have
a
one of
paper
these.
towel, please. Actually, be careful. It will hurt.
Cheers, baby. Cheers.
It has gone downhill very quickly
grab a paper
here.
towel for Bobby,
Just-
please. Do
there
not
you
hurt
go.
him. These are good.
Oh, yeah. No, they're tasty. They are tasty.
For your own well-being.
Bobby's
How you doing? Let's
Bobby's
see.
done over there.
He's not even
Yeah,
flinching.
you're doing well.
Bobby is crying, and then he's
Can
smiling.
I get a comparison, Bobby? I need both of you on camera right
There
now.
we go.
Comparison.
Last time up here, then Bobby. Yo, that hits you, man.
See? Yo, Frankie just said, it hits you, man.
This is the last thing I expected to happen today.
Okay.
That
All
is completely fair.
It's tasty. It's good.
You can
These
squeeze it.
wings
You can
are
squeeze
great.
it. We don't
And-
care.
Yeah, and if you like mild or whatever, guess
This
what?
is-
I'm sure they've got other sauces that they can put on that thing.
We should actually be being paid by Public House for this advertisement, with how great everyone's saying it is. As we're going to Coconut Mall to
Give him
hopefully...
more paper towels.
Oh, absolutely.
It
Really?
made it worse. Bobby is looking like a 3-year-old kid who just ran out in the cold. His nose is pouring. Yeah.
He's crying, and he's smiling. That's the game difference.
We don't have a
I
cup
see
for
it
you,
now.
brother.
I see it a little bit. Coconut Mall for semifinals number 1, first race. Cheers, guys. Thank you for clearing this wings out.
Hey, you guys get my vote of respect, by the way.
You
Good
know
job.
what?
Good
Really
job.
good job. I really thought Bobby wasn't going to flinch, but he is absolutely crying. He got smacked in the face.
It actually, it's reminiscent of Power Slap last night. He looks like he was competing in it. It slapped the taste out of his mouth, but you know what? It tastes so good when it touches your lips.
It really does, and I wish I could taste it, but my tongue
can't
is
taste
on.
anything.
It's crazy. I've never had this happen before, and you know what? Through COVID and everything, never had it happen. But the hot wings is what made my taste buds go away. It's crazy. It's actually burning. Well, right now we do have Starkosi on the stream. Remember, they were kind of struggling through that qualifier, but maybe now they're warmed up a little bit. We're going to be seeing Zol throwing that green shell forward, missing a broadside of barn with the bazooka. Shot comes down, and now he's going to be here in 7th place.
Yeah, looking in 7th place, taking over 6th place quickly and effectively. Now they've jumped into 5th. They've got 3 shrooms. They're popping one. Don't spam them. Use them all in good time. We want to see you take that shortcut, and indeed they did. And now they're in 3rd place. They're looking pretty right now. I would have gone over the parking lot, but that's just me.
Yeah, the parking lot, you want to avoid the traffic. Guess what? You're able to fly up on the 2nd floor. You're always going to find better spots than trying to go on the 1st floor. That's all I'm saying. Hero going to get bumped all the way back down to 10th place. They have a long ways to go if they're even trying to attempt to even get up to the top spots is Jesse and another competitor. 3 competitors, 4 going to get into a traffic jam on the staircase. You're going to be seeing Jesse going to have to slow down, grab some double head boxes, drop it all the way down to 11th place. They have so much ground to make up. Will they be able to do it though? Turns on motion controls for that parking lot. Ankles is in first place and no one else is to be seen. He's going to be able to grab those Black Friday deals first and doesn't get a deal. Only 15 points. Zola's in second. And
in third place, we've got Knight. Yo, ankles making everybody grab their ankles.
You gotta finish your wing. You have to show the audience how much you haven't eaten of the wing. Come on. You literally lose. I've cleared the flats. I've had one. I guess it's not a leg. It's different. Legs have a lot more meat.
I hate you.
You gotta do it. You gotta do it. We're at 3 each. If you don't, honestly, that's a good chunk. Good job. All right, I'm pretty satisfied with that one. Good job. Wow, I'm impressed. But that was the first race of semifinals. Coconut Mall in the books. You really can't taste it anymore, can you? Like, the flavor is all gone. It's so sad.
It tastes like burning.
It does. It actually does. I'm not joking to you. I really want to do the hot ones challenge. I really do. I think I'd actually kind of conquer that.
After this, I'm good.
He said, I'm done. This is where it's peaked, and it's never going down from there.
I did this for the HyperX Arena and Allied Esports.
You know what? That's the way to do it.
Oh, now it's setting in. The burn. Feel the burn.
Feel the burn of playing one of the worst tracks.
Hate this track so very much.
Donkey Kong Summit. We only want the Logan Summit.
That's right.
What I'm saying.
That's the track that hits the best, but can't feel the flavor of these wings anymore. Look, you hate this track. I think it's kind of cool because I grew up snowboarding, so I like that aspect of it. But it is not one of the most fun tracks out here that you can play.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely. We're going to be seeing a lot of tomfoolery on this track just because of the fact that the only thing that matters is if you're able to hit that double cut. If you don't hit the double cut, guess where you're going? Down the biggest drop known to mankind. And we're going to be seeing that happen quite often because guess what? This is a very glitchy track as well. When you think about it, I've seen more tomfoolery from this track of people trying to use the half pipes. They go backwards. They try to use them. Lakitu saves them in the air. There's a lot of stuff that goes wrong as we're seeing Yezi slowing down for the blue shell, but then there's a person behind him with the red, slams into him. Immortal with the blue shell dodge. Red shell on the way, but it's going to crash into an obstacle. Immortal going for the double cut and lands it beautifully.
Immortal making that shortcut look easy, and it is not. That double cut is one of the harder shortcuts in this game. We've seen many competitors fall off from not being able to make that second jump. We are in race number 2 of 6 in our first of the 2 semifinals.
We're going to have Clary on the screen. Really great competitor coming out of nowhere.
Right.
But remember, this is DK Summit. The only thing that matters is if you hit that double cut and do the second half of the track extremely well. If you don't, you're getting last. I hate to break it to you, but right now Immortal, double blues, 2 blues, 1 Donkey Kong Summit, and now going to get hit and drop all the way down. Red shell on the way, but it's going to go all way as they're going to go for that cut again. Soul drops all the way to the side. You gotta land onto the boost panel or you're going to lose a lot of time. Ankles right now is in first place. Got the rotating green, got the side of the half pipe to boost them in the first place. Bringing us to second is Yezi, and in third, we are grabbing... Don't know.
No, we don't know, but we're waiting with bated breath and anticipation all day long. My breath is in fuego from these XXX wings that we've been eating all night. I want to thank everybody here at the HyperX Arena, especially in production, and our staff for making this possible. From the waiters to the bartenders to everyone here, they are some of the best in the business, and you
unironically.
Yeah, seriously, you too can be part of the action. All you have to do is get down here each and every single night on, well, not every night, but check the website, but each and every single Saturday, you have your chance to play for your part of $700 in this Mario Kart tournament. It's called Saturday Night Speedway. And we are off to the races.
You know what? I was just thinking about it. These wings actually got 5 booms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people who were just in here. So it got a 5 out of 5, man. I hate to break it to you. If you haven't tried them, please do. And have a whole roll of paper towels on standby. Because if you don't, you're going to be looking like Bobby and crying a lot.
It almost broke Bobby.
I want to
Okay?
see Bobby eat one of these before he starts racing and see how well he does.
Yeah. Hey, you know what? Maybe we do a special tournament where we have a Hot Wing Challenge and a Mario Kart tournament all in one. I bet you Netflix
You know what? That's what we
would
should
wanna
do.
that.
Oh, yeah, a 1v1, me and you. We have to eat a hot wing every lap. Stop, eat the hot wing, and then go. That would actually kind of be fun.
All right.
Come on.
All right.
Come on.
Man, you are so sadomasochistic.
You're so right. This is not good. But right now we are seeing Starkosi in point. You know what I wanted to do? We should have given Bobby the salt and see if it would have negated it like immediately, because that salt actually helps a lot.
Yeah, Bobby looked like a zombie after he had that
You're
wing.
so right. You're
yeah,
so right.
It could have been called zombie wings here. As look, our players are trying to make their way in this time.
Kill their taste buds.
I can't taste anything. I can't even smell anything. I am just a walking
I can't even smell
fireball.
I can barely smell the wings now. That is crazy.
I can't
didn't
smell
even realize it by my nose.
I
is
can't
burnt.
smell anything anymore.
That is crazy. We're going to currently see Kiro on the screen right now in 12th place. Going to be able to have those rotating mushrooms. Going to be able to boost their way into a double box. And now, perhaps a star for their troubles. But my goodness, the only trouble I'm seeing with them is going to be catching up to first place. Look how far away they are.
They are.
From first.
But they do have that bullet bill, and as we've seen tonight and in other races, bullet bill does tend to get you a little bit of a boost. You might be able to take 4 or 5 spots tonight.
Absolutely. And Bullet Bill, especially if you didn't know, there are certain sections on every track where you can learn where it lasts the longest. So you can actually look up, use the Bullet Bill, and be able to use them in specific spots that gives you the most usage out of them, just like any other item in the game. But right now we do see Ankles once again in first place, has the red shell, gonna be able to grab a clean first place finish. I don't see anyone else with an item or star or ghost that's going to be able to pass them. Third race done, Ankles in first, Immortal in second, and Starkosi in third.
I love to see this momentum being brought by Ankles. There's so much in esports to be said about momentum. Look, we are now in the semifinals. It's time to turn it up to 11, just like these wings have turned it up to 11 in my mouth. The competitors need to turn it up to 11 as we look at the racers on deck in semis number 2.
Bobby, Jaguars, Jadex, Zovgo, Taco Cat, Morzilla, Alley Cat, Elevid, Redneck Jesus, Little Bit Psycho, Rory's Void, and Megaphone Frankie. If you heard your name, get lined up, get ready. We still got 3 more races to go, so you don't have to get there immediately, but just remember,
got time.
You guys are up next and ready for 6 more races of Mario Kart.
And we've got 3 more wings up here, so hey, if you got time to kill, hold on, I found a jalapeno though.
There we go.
Jalapeno!
Is there one more carrot?
You have a carrot. You need your veggies, bro.
Absolutely. It's not like we can taste it, but
Can't taste this thing.
crazy.
I still have a Tums in my mouth. I can't tell it's there.
That has helped me so much. My stomach's calmed down so much.
Yeah, thank you, Randall.
Thank you, Randall. You are a lifesaver in many different ways. But we are currently going to be I don't know where we're going. I do not know where we're going. All right. We're going to Piranha Plant Slide.
And here we are. It's race number 3 of 6 in this first semifinal. I like this map as we check in on Ankles, who is just blowing up this first semifinal. They've been in control. It's up to you, and I'm speaking to the competitors directly right now, to make Ankles lose. Right now, he's in fuego like these Triple X wings that we're enjoying up here in the booth.
Absolutely. We see Ankles in third place. Getting around the competition. Knight going back to the classics with the Inkling on the Inkling Jets. Gonna be able to avoid those Banana Sniperinos. Avoid the green as well. Knight is just getting around all capacity. Will they use this bomb? No, they back it instead, which is not a bad choice, giving themselves some space, but that competitor had a mushroom for that shortcut. Cuts right in front of them.
And we're still seeing a bunch of green shells for Knight as we check in on Sundrop in 9th place currently with those 2 mushrooms. Well, actually 1 more mushroom And they burn that bad boy, and they make it into 8th place. Thank you to Kai for dropping off some water and soda up here in the booth, because boy, do we
Okay, I can
need it.
taste the Pepsi, but nothing else. But it's very faint.
Hey, that's a start in the right direction. This map is, for the most part, like I would say a good 75% under the sea.
Under the sea.
So it's got a weird dynamic and weird mechanic, if you will, to it. But if those competitors have done their due diligence and they've practiced, this is nothing new to them.
And what's really unfortunate is that this track has something you hate. A ending shortcut that you have to have a mushroom for and cut in front of the rest of the competition. You save so much time using that ending shortcut than going around. And I really wish every single ending was a little bit longer so that you're able to negate it a little bit easier. But right now we have Nameless on the screen. Going to be able to avoid that back green shell fire flower. They are entering the matrix, but guess what? Keanu Reeves said, not anymore, and he's going to drop all the way down to 9th and hits himself with the fire flower off the roof of the arena. What are you talking about?
John Wick, you are not, my friend.
No, you are not.
As we take it on Yezi in 2nd place right now with that finish. Ankles, you cannot stop him. Cannot stop dropping.
Maybe I have to put my money on Ankles tonight. Just playing out of his mind in this semifinals.
Not if I do it first. Immortal coming in at the top 3 position, by the way. Look, I like that smile, by the way, Immortal. It's great to see everybody week in and week out come here and build this community up together. If you can't tell, we have a lot of fun here. At the end of the day, this has been difficult, and we're not done with it yet. But this is some of the most fun that you can have in Las Vegas, in gaming, and in esports. And we do it every single week right here.
There he is. Big goat over there talking about his favorite track, Baby Park. Don't know why, but he's...
I was trolling you.
No, he was not.
I was trolling. No, I literally thought of you.
He is literally... He's lying. He's absolutely
Baby Park
lying.
is the worst track ever.
Sounds like a lot of facade.
Nintendo, I love you. You have so much of my childhood. But you know what? Trash.
That sounds like someone who loves Baby Park.
Love it. It's like NASCAR. It's just all right turns, bro.
Yippee! That's the track you can't mess up. But right now, we are going to Twisted Mansion. Cannot dodge TM. That was a big meme in the community because every time this track comes up, it gets selected by the randomizer for some reason.
I should be a meme in this community at this point, by the way, as we check it out. Clary, one of our competitors...
Not until you start racing. That's when you become the meme.
Bro.
Oh!
I'm racing to the finish line each and every single time we cast here. Clary, by the way, is doing a great job. We've never seen this competitor, or at least in my recollection, never seen this competitor. And she has shown up and shown out and showed this Mario Kart community right here at the HyperX Arena that they know how to get it done. And we're under the sea.
Under the sea again, and the sea has gifts. And that's going to be a green shell macaroni snipe, and then Starkosi throwing the red shell forward. They're going to be able to work their way up to 3rd place. Hero on the screen in 12th. They've been in the back of the pack bagging for as long as I remember because they have not been in first at all. And all of this distance that they have to make up, I don't know if they're going to be able to anymore. Get shocked out of the star in last place. That is not what you want to happen.
No, you can see them shaking their head. Even through the mask that they're wearing, you can see a frowny face going on right there.
Easily. The eyes widening. It looks like he just ate a hot wing. That's all I'm saying. Banana's getting thrown. But guess what? That is not a Tom Brady arm. That's going to be missing. Ankles getting back by a green shell. Drop it down to 9th. Goes for the double item box. Grab some shrooms. That's exactly what you need for this next section. Clary gonna be here in 9th. Gonna be able to use these shrooms. Hit the tree. But has a lot of distance to make up on this track. But if you're in the back of the pack, it's really a good spot to be because if you take this shortcut, you're gonna save so much time.
And Clary using that motion control mechanism on the controller to help herself to trim and keep in the competition as we check in on Yezi with that boomerang, making himself be all down under in Australia and whatnot.
Oh, they used the boomerang. They hit Ankles and then ran into a banana, which allows Ankles to take over 2nd place. They throw the red shell forward. Zol barely grabs that banana for defense. There's only a few more turns left, and they're going to be able to take this trip. Gets outlined
From
by
nowhere.
the one, the only Ankles.
Yo, I am impressed, Ankles. That never say die attitude, they pulled themselves up by the Mario Kart bootstraps and got right back in this race. And you know what? Stick-to-itiveness, it shows. This gumption that Ankles has, getting it done. Look,
Crazy.
You cannot give up. That's that last minute. Mario Kart bites you in the behind sometimes. Let's just be honest.
Oh, absolutely. And it was Zol's race to win. Unfortunately, just went extremely wide, slowed themselves down a lot, and then was not able to get back into it. Guess what? Playing the lighter weight character, which also allowed, guess what? Ankles to come into the frame and pass him because he's on the Yoshi. He is on the, I don't even know what his name is. He's on the lighter weight character, and that allowed Ankles to take over that spot very easily.
Yeah, Ankles making it look very super simple right now. Yeah, just get it done as we see Ankles right there. Their favorite track, by the way, Coconut Mall. Hey, I'm not going.
That's a choice.
I enjoy it. It's a good track. Maybe not my favorite, but
choice of all time.
You know, it's a decent choice.
It's decent.
Better
not
than
bad.
Better than Donkey Kong Summit.
That is true. You know what? You got me there. But Donkey Kong Mountain, the superior Donkey Kong track. I know chat can agree with me as well. Donkey Kong Mountain is just better in every which way. Better shortcut, better middle shortcut, better track. I don't care. It is better in every which way. I do not care. I will admit it. I will die on this mountain and call it a day.
What's the funny part about this, though, is this is still a mountain, but yet it's not called Donkey Kong Summit 2.
That is true.
Right? I mean, they need to give me my my cha-ching for the naming rights, but I do see it. This does have some interesting shortcuts, and they're not the easy shortcuts in the game either. You have to be prepared for them. You need to know where they are, and you need to know what items that you have to keep in your bag so that you can use these shortcuts effectively to the best of your ability as we come in. We're going to throw those red shells. Do they find a home? Yes, indeed they do. Nameless getting it done and able to take over fourth place.
We're going to be seeing Nameless here. Got the rotating single red shell. So honestly, we're doing the right decision by holding on to it until they know they're going to be able to impact someone's race. But never mind, they're just going to let it fly and hope it lands because you cannot see anyone else in front of you right now. No. Pod number 11, yes, he's going to get shocked and hit. No, has the invincibility frames. I thought it was going to be not enough time between the shock and the blue shell, but Yezi right now still in first place, goes for the shortcut, and now Sun dropped all the way here in 11th. That item box, a little bit rough because guess what? You went wide and there's another item box that's a little bit better than going off the side. Throws the bomb forward right in the middle of the track, but unfortunately not going to land onto anyone back there at 12. There the bullet bell, and they use the gold mushroom off the track.
I thought she was just about to show us a new shortcut we have never seen before. I honestly thought that was what was going to happen there. It did not, as we check in on Ankles currently in third place with 2 shrooms. Make that 1 shroom. Pop it, drop it, lock it. We've got the blue shell. I'll still call it purple because, hey, maybe I'm a little bit colorblind. But here we are. That red shell, do you keep it for defense? No, you'll lose it to the lightning.
The lightning will take away your hopes and dreams. And there's another 3 shocks on Donkey Kong Mountain. I don't even believe my eyes. Someone really made Thor angry as Yezi able to take the shortcut, back the bomb, defend themselves from that red shell, and now, red green shell's gonna land at the very end. He checked the back camera, but he wasn't able to move right out of the way, which allows Immortal to grab first, Ankles in second, and Yezi in third. What an ending!
I mean, the electricity is palpable here. You can cut it with a knife like the late, great Mean Gene Okerlund used to say. Man, and we talked about it earlier. You cannot count yourself out. And hold on a second. Is that the end of the first qualifier?
No, first semis.
That's what I meant.
Yes.
First semis. so
it's time. You gotta grab a new one, man.
Right,
you can't keep nibbling. You want the
I'll take the big
okay,
guy.
all right.
I'll get there.
Is that like, it looks like a boneless over there.
And for those of you at home,
we're running out of wings.
Just joining us, we've got enough to get through. No need to make any more.
We've got enough.
Need to make any more. If you're just joining us, this is the Triple X Hot Wing Challenge. Pidgey and myself have been eating the hottest wing that the HyperX Arena and the Luxor Hotel have, and it's not for the faint of heart.
No. Truest statement you've said all night. You will have a heart attack.
Yeah.
Don't know, actually.
Not a heart attack. It tastes so good when it touches your lips, but then boom, shablock lock, boom! It's like dynamite to the mouth. Let's go.
And it's gonna go bye-bye real fast. Never mind.
No. This does not get easier. This is not easier. How you doing over there, buddy? Yeah, he says he's doing good. He does not. How do you think he's doing? Are we winning up here? Because it doesn't feel like it. We are not winning. No, we are not. Although hopefully you are at home and you're enjoying the broadcast, we will not do this. All right, you gotta. Hey, I need you.
Give me those paper towels. Thank you.
Right.
We got the scores. Let's get into it. This is getting easier. I don't know, Logan.
Oh.
Logan getting a little bit of getting a little tapped out here. It's looking like, but Ankles is making everyone else tap out. 87 points.
Wow.
To 58. That is insane. 29-point difference. As Yezi going to be there in second place with 58 points. Immortal in third with 57. Zol in fourth with 53. Starkosi in fifth with 45. Knight in sixth with 44. Mr. Scooty going to be losing by 4 points. Kiro in eighth with 34. Not going to be able to make it today. Excuse me. Good Lord. Nameless
Bless
in
you.
ninth with 24 points. Clary in 10th with 22. Sundrop in 11th with 20. And Carla Thug in 12th with 8 points. Really great work from these competitors. Really great stuff. Remember, if you didn't do good this week, there's always next week.
I may have to tap out.
No. No, there's one more there calling your name.
Oh, I didn't even eat the whole one. Oh, I don't.
No, you gotta eat it. I've cleared my flat. Come on.
This.
Oh, God.
All right. I don't even know how to describe. I don't know how to describe what I'm going through right now.
Yes, you do.
No, I used your words. I know. I can hear my dad. And you can do it, Logan. Thank you.
You
for your
can do it.
All right.
You can do it.
All right, I'm not tapping out.
You can do it.
I'm not tapping out.
Come on. There's one wing calling your name. There's a leg right there. You took like a nibble, bro. You took a rabbit bite.
All right. What do you do for Christmas?
Hopefully survive.
Yeah. Oh, boy. I'm coming over to your house for the holidays.
You're invited. We've gone through too much together.
Yeah. This is like, well, I don't want to say that. It's like going to war, but in my mouth, it feels terrible.
It's like.
But it tastes so good.
It's like eating someone's booty that you don't know. Yes, evil. Yes, exactly.
Look at the look on his face and tell me he's okay.
I'm good.
Hey, you know you're not. You're not. You want some salt?
Oh, no, that's the tap.
See what I did there?
That's the tap.
See what I did there?
I was like,
Almost
again,
gave
he's
it-
trying to be nice.
I almost gave it to him. Yeah. That's a mental fortitude that I have right there. If this hits me as hard as the last one did,
Oh, wow, it hurts.
see?
It's just so sad because I tasted it like at first, and
Right.
you're like, wow, it's so good. And then my taste buds went away again when it started burning. I was like, wow, I remember why I was enjoying this. Now I'm not. But I'm doing good. I'm actually doing good. It just hurts a lot.
Yeah, you know what? I feel like some people tip extra for this. Okay?
Oh, it hurts so bad. My throat hurts so bad.
That's an adult joke for all the adults in the room. Anyways,
We're going to our...
we're getting there. All right. So first semis is done. I gotta say, Ankles is looking like they are in control of this tournament tonight.
Oh, absolutely. Like, if
Right?
we don't see a an ankles level performance out of Bobby or someone else in this lobby right now, Jaguars, Jadex. We don't have Emery here this week to defend their crown. But if we don't see a performance like that from these competitors, it's going to be a battle. And it's going to be kind of crazy. And I don't remember if Starkosi did make it or not. Starkosi, did you make it? He's not listening to me. But we're going to be seeing a lot more competitors, 12 more to go.
Yeah.
And it's going to be a battle because this is stacked as heck.
It is stacked as heck. And one of these competitors is going to be walking away with $200 at the end of this tournament. For playing Mario Kart on a Saturday night with their friends. This is a lot of fun. Now, most friends don't let their friends eat Triple Ed's hot wings.
Yes, they do.
No,
That means you are friends.
I'm a mild kind of guy, I think.
No.
I might be a mild kind of guy.
No.
Yeah. I'm going back to mild after this, but look.
You know, they're doing a lot of construction on the strip tomorrow. I'll be able to wield any of that, if you know what I mean.
Kai has brought up honey. Chris brought up salt. We've got training
The
wheels.
salt is actually the best solution. Unironically, if you want the pain to go away, the salt is
The salt
best
is right
solution.
there. And the
It
best,
might not be good for you, but
and
it's
the
fine.
best solution for you to get involved in the HyperX arena right here is
look like-
during our winter series. You look like a clown like Charlie Brown right now. The winter series, it all kicks off on the 27th of December with a Warzone Duos tournament. Unrational, the second best Warzone player in the entire world, will be here competing, and you can compete against them. We've got Counter-Strike 2, we've got our Speedway, we've got our Fortnite frags.
Black Ops 6 gunfight.
Yeah, right?
We're getting all the shooters out of the way one after another. We start with 27th Warzone, 28th Counter-Strike, 29th Black Ops 6, 30th Knockdown, and then Frags Reload, Speedway Duos, and guess what? We're going to have sports as well right after that.
Paper towels, please. All right. The great part about this is that you can come out and get involved. It's a great way to spend your holiday with your family. If you find that you're going to...
So much pain.
Hey, Christmas in Vegas? Well, let us know. We'll get you down as we pop in to race
There's a
number
lot
one.
of great Christmas things to do here in Las Vegas.
There is. Hey, the Bellagio just put up their Christmas decorations, and it is so pretty.
It really is.
Speaking of pretty, this map is pretty as we check in on race number one of semifinal number 2.
I just realized we did get Mary Mountain, so that's kind of on brand, on theme this week. We'll see if we're going to be able to get it again. Alley Cat, though, this is the smart bounce. Gets bumped to the side and drops all the way down to 12th to start out Donkey Kong Jungle. Donkey Kong Jungle is a track you need to front run. There's no bagging on this track because there's not really any shortcuts that are going to bring you back in the game that fast.
Sorry, I wanted to pick up where you left off. I was too busy laughing at you as we check in on Taco Cat, currently in 9th place, taking over 8th. They've got that golden mushroom. Will it be enough to get them there? Well,
nice little counter hop there. Taco Cat going to be in 8th place, gets around the Fire Flower, and now going to have a star in hand. Going to be able to survive for the time being. Never mind, the air horn will be appearing out of nowhere. Just looking like Bobby, it just has a front run of the century.
And Morzilla taking that great shortcut right there. It is a tight turn, but if you make it, it is going to hellbound, and you don't need a mushroom to do it. It is a no-item shortcut, so it behooves you to get involved.
It really does. If you're able to learn it, it's not that difficult to do. Jadex getting trailed out, throws the Reds forward out of anger, and that's not going to connect because guess what? They also have triple Reds right around them. So Jadex now going to lose 2 of those bad boys. They're going to now have to just hold on to him for defense, but no, they throw him forward, goes through the next item box, and now Bobby going to drop down to 2nd after that shock, and Blue Shell absolutely demolishes their lead, but they're going to be able to demolish that first place racer and take over first once again.
Bobby looking high and tight, getting it done. They're holding on to that coin. It doesn't really do you good, but make sure that you pop, drop it, and lock it, and do a little trick off of each and every... Sorry, the wings are getting to me. Each and every single jump that you have the opportunity to.
Absolutely, and right now we are seeing Bobby in first place. That Blue Shell is taking a absolute detour out down Las Vegas Boulevard. It's going to take about an hour to get here, and now Jaguars is going to be there in 2nd place, and it's going to be Morzilla in 3rd.
Yeah, Morzilla rounding out that top 3. We're in the semifinals now, so you you do want to shoot for that top 3. Top 6 is still okay, but the first top 3 is good.
After this semis, we'll bring you in, so that we'll be able to have some time with you guys. Oh, there's only one wing left, so you'd have to split it also.
I still have meat on my plate. You're good. All right.
Unless you want Logan Summit. Yes.
I don't know if I can do. I'm good. No, I'm good. I'm good.
I mean, other than yes, you have that last wing. You got a little bit there.
I got like a full wing
You're
and
like
2 separate wings right here.
Yeah.
All right. Let me man up.
Man up.
This.
Man up. That's what you got to do.
Man, I hate this so much. Why are we doing this? I'm too old for this. I really am.
I was thinking that.
Are you seriously, right?
Man, I didn't renew my CPR license, by the way. So you're on your own there.
I can talk you through it.
While you're, you gotta go faster.
Why am I lightheaded though?
That's what I'm saying. Because there's not much up there, is there?
Tip your bartenders and your waitress as well. He'll be here all week. You think you're funny?
I'm not.
Nah.
That's why I brought this idea, because it's not funny at all. It's pain.
No, this is straight up Enfuego, but it is one of the tastiest Enfuegos I've ever had.
It really is. I wish I could taste it again, but unfortunately not till
Why
next
do you
week.
keep getting me to eat more of this? This is not
because
enjoyable.
you're the people that they see on Hot Ones, and you're like,
I'm Beyonce. I'm taking my wig off. Anybody see that Saturday Night Live skit?
No.
It was really good. Maya Rudolph played Beyonce as going on Hot Wings, and she just kept sweating through the entire thing. It was awesome.
That's pretty funny.
If you haven't seen it, when we're done with this broadcast, you can check that out on YouTube. And by the way, while you're traversing the fairways and greens of the interweb, as the kids don't call it, make sure that you go over to Allied Esports, HyperX Arena. All go to HyperX as well. Get involved. You can check out all of our videos on demand, by the way, at the twitch.tv Allied Esports channel.
Yes, and you can also talk to us on the chat right now as well. Tell us how we're doing. Tell us how there's another communication error, and DC Danny is absolutely ruining this tournament right here, right now. Who didn't join the... What is going on today?
Hold on a second.
JDX's Switch, unfortunately, does not have any audio or is... not doing things. So that's really, we have to get everyone on the same page.
It doesn't matter if you can't hear
Yes,
the video
it does.
game.
No, it actually matters a lot.
I know. I just wanted to quote The Rock one more time.
Oh, okay, that's funny.
I mean, it's a good time.
No, no, truly, the thing is, okay. The thing is that, yes, audio cues and everything else helps you out so much in this game. And if you don't have it, please raise your hand, tell a TO, make sure that you're able to get help on the stage. Because I relate to it. There's been so many times where I didn't check the controls, I didn't have vibration on, and that is a whole nother battle. Who doesn't play with vibration? That's how I know when to drift. What is wrong with you if you don't?
Strong words from a strong man over here. Pidgey, by the way, I hate giving him compliments on air. Just
I guess if we're tapping out, I could take the glove off,
I play the troll.
Well, I could do another. But
I gotta be honest. We have one more, but we gotta give those to the kids. I'll eat more of mine.
Okay.
I will eat more of mine.
I'm basically done.
I was just gonna say, I feel like you've won this challenge, bro.
I don't want to. We both did 4. I mean, you're kind of eating a little bit less, but you did work. I'm not going to deny you how you actually did work on those wings, unironically. Well, if we have, we do have time. Let's do it.
All right, we got one more wing. Make sure that you are on camera. Okay, Immortal just wants to watch. Turn around.
Okay. He knows. Ankle knows. All right, he's going to go for it. First bite. Going in. He's
strong.
closing his eyes. He's praying.
This is how Bobby started. I need you to know, Bobby started off strong.
He did.
All right, so see
How is it? How's the flavor, though?
It's tasty. He said
what a matter-of-factly statement.
It's the best wing he's ever had.
No!
Stay
we
here.
have 4 of them up here.
Finish that wing and stay here on camera for a hot second.
There's no way. There's no way. He's holding it all back. I can see him. I can see his face.
Oh, it's going to turn. We've all been through this because it tastes so good at first. When the sauce is over.
Trust me, it's going
flavorful.
to hit. There's no way. There's no way his spice tolerance is that good. The Shrek shirt makes it all happen too.
I have paper towels for you, brother.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, we
My
have
stomach
Tums.
was dying.
We have Tums as well. Yeah, they keep.
There we go. There we go.
Start
to try to
turn around.
talk.
Turn
Try
around.
to talk.
Get on
I dare
camera.
you.
They can't see your face yet. Get in there.
Move in, move in, move in. There you go. There you go. This is ankles.
All right.
There we go.
How do you honestly feel right now? Is it
You got to walk us through it.
his tongue's kind of burning a bit? Your mama didn't raise a coward. You know what? You did a great job. So far, you are the winner of the competitor.
Oh, easily. No tears.
Easily.
Well, his eyes are watering. I lied. I just saw him walk
Yeah.
away. They were watering. He was holding them back.
He's gonna go to the bathroom after this.
Oh, absolutely.
And cry himself a river like Justin Timberlake and Britney Spears. As we check in on race number 2 of 6, Redneck Jesus with the very festive Santa hat right now, currently in 9th place, getting it done. But they could do a little bit better.
They could do a little bit better. Everyone can do it as good as Ankles did because that's the way to do it. Honestly, with the way Immortal turned around, you can see that Ankles was holding back. There's no way.
Yeah, definitely, right? And we know Frankie
But he's
down
also
there.
not white. We don't do spices, right? Right,
That
Logan?
is true. Spices are hard. Spices are hard.
They are. Imagine putting stuff on your food. Why would you want to do that?
I do love some hot sauce, but this has been hot.
An understatement. Thank you. Can you describe it more accurately?
Yeah, it's called Enfuego.
It's Fuego times 3. Well, it's Fuego XXX. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Don't look that up. But we're currently going to be seeing Little Bit Psycho on the screen. Going to be here in 7th place. And guess what? That's one of the strategies that actually helps out a lot. Hopping before a cannon section brings out your glider faster, and it saves you like 0.2 seconds. 0.2 seconds doesn't sound like a lot, but when it adds up, it is and does make a difference in those cannon sections only. But they're going to be able to pop that start. You gotta take those shortcuts. You gotta take a risk now or never. This is the time to do it if you're going to get in the money.
Yeah, and it's good to see a little bit Psycho here in the semifinals as we're checking out Rory Floyd, one of the newer competitors to our scene, falling off the track literally and figuratively.
But that is actually huge. Got shocked into the item box. So they're going to have an item, and a lot of other competitors won't, but they have a lot of ground to make up. Cloud Top Snooze is no joke. There is not a lot that goes on in this straightaway section. You got to just pray and hope that you're going to have the speed and the coins to get you up to those top 6 positions. But right now, we're seeing Megaphone Fixie. We're seeing Rory really struggling. But Bobby in first, Jackie Waters in second, and Alley Cat in 3rd place.
Good job, Alley Cat.
Very good stuff.
And
so
by
far.
the way, I do want to point out that 2 of the top 3 competitors did not have 10 coins when they finished.
That is true. Cloud Top Snooze is a little bit harder of a track to grab 10 coins on. You can see they're kind of scarce. You get like 2 at a time, basically. It is a very hard track to get 10 coins, but if you are able to get up in that coin total, you'll be in a pretty good spot. Yeah. Do you need more Tums? I'm thinking I need more Tums. I'm not even joking.
This has been one of the most interesting podcast experiences of my storied career.
No way.
I can just see Stuart Scott
Hot
looking down from the heavens right now, going, "What are you doing to yourself, kid?"
What?
Yeah. I signed up for it. I had the opportunity. Pidgey, by the way, did remind me.
You could have said no.
I could have said no.
And that would have been.
But I'm a gamer, bro.
Yeah, gamers eat hot wings. That's the real man thing to do.
Maybe next week we have a bagel bites eating competition. It'd be probably easier on the tummy.
A what?
Bagel bites?
Oh, bagel
It's
bites.
what your mom used to make you when you were in her basement playing video games
There
with
you
your best
go.
friends.
That is true. You know,
Hey.
I was actually never. Ow! I just bit my tongue. Never a big bagel bites person. Actually, I always like the actual just slices of pizza. I was never a big bagel bites kind of guy.
Yeah, no,
What?
I heard that.
What?
This is all right. So now that we've been here for a hot minute,
Royal Raceway. Hot minute.
some of these are starting to make their way to the digestion tract.
That's why I said you need some Tums.
I might need some more Tums.
My stomach is not doing well.
But you know what? I'm going to have another bite. Well, we've got some time to kill because... yeah, here we go.
Killing our stomachs, as I said. Royal Raceway, we're back at it again with the white van. And we're going to be seeing it for the second time tonight. Elevate on the screen, going to be able to get bumped to the side and drop down to 9th place. Not a good start, but Royal Raceway, a lot of shortcuts, a lot of time to come back, and a lot of points to be had. You don't want to go in the middle of them. You want to grab them.
Now, how do you feel about this as a shortcut? If you don't have a mushroom, that might just be a little bit of a...
No, you can do that one no item. You can do that one no item. That's the one and the only one on this track that you really want to do with... out a shortcut. Oh, I'm dying. That's the one you want to do if you're able to, and it saves you a lot of time. But if you don't have a double item box or you want to try and get better items, go for the double item box. It doesn't save you that much time, but it is helpful to just get out of danger and use that shortcut. A little bit Psycho avoiding danger with that red shell going right beside her, going over to Morzilla. Red shell using it for defense, but my goodness, whoever passes him is going to have, guess what, hole in your stockings. Is he going to throw 2 ahead, 2 more coming at you, goes for the double item.
I want to see Morzilla get a win this week.
I do too.
He's been butting at the bit, chomping at it, if you will. So close, but yet so far. And you know what? I'd really like to see them step up to the big boys table, which is where I just got to sit at for the first time on Thanksgiving.
Really? Why didn't you get there anyway?
Yeah, I'm always at the big table, man, because I'm short.
Excited because you didn't see that one coming, did you? With
no,
the blue taken away.
I didn't see it.
Bobby's air horn, so now we're going to be seeing Zopko, guess what, throwing that red shell forward, but oh, I thought Bobby was going to be able to grab an item box this time, but no, that red shell going to land, causing Bobby to lose their lead. The double boomerang 2-for-1 special, the best Black Friday deal you'll probably see this year, is going to be coming from Jaguars taking over first place, taking that shortcut, and now they're only going to have themselves to stop if they're not going to grab first. Really great work by Jaguars, utilizing that boomerang and grabbing first place.
Boom with the boomerang, and Bobby coming in second place, getting it done. And we have Alley Cat rounding out that top 3, like where Alley Cat is sitting right now. She's making her way in the world today, and it's taken everything that she's got. But I like it when you see.
But remember, we don't see one of these races, so a lot of these competitors don't even know where they're at right now.
Oh boy.
In terms of points.
That's crazy.
Because they're missing out on that very first race with that comm error. So they only know where they're at with these 2 races combined. So really, it's a guessing game at the end of the day, and a lot of these competitors will be waiting for us to tally those scores total.
And by the way, we won't be doing
it. Oh, we do have them.
Because our math is bad, but they're right there. I was just going to let you know, because production has done such a great job behind the scenes, making sure that we have the information in front of us. Why don't you go over some of these?
All right, going into the 4th race, we got Bobby in first with 42 points. Jaguars in second with 39. Alley Cat in third with 27. Taco Cat in fourth with 26. And Jadex in fifth with 25. Rounding out our top 6 run is Zobgo with 18 points. But guess what? Morzilla, Redneck Jesus, Elevate, Little Bit Psycho, Mega Freaky. I'll cut it off at Elevate and Little Bit Psycho are all very close to that top 6 spot.
Now, this is one of the lower scoring semifinals that we've seen. We usually like to say the cutoff is between 27 and 35 points, but I think it's going to be much lower this week, which will give some of these newer competitors a chance to find themselves in the grand finals and find themselves in the money.
And be able to get a piece of that pie, and that pie is made of $700, and that's what you really want for this Thanksgiving, unless you don't like pie, then it's a pizza pie, man. You have $700.
See, you're reaching right now.
For a piece of that pizza pie, you're not even wrong. Oh, and the smart bounce screen is reaching for the competitor who just threw it.
Yeah, I will take a money pie all day long as we are in race number 4 of 6. Here's a shortcut that you might call a no-item shortcut. I don't really see it as that.
That one is not.
All right, good.
None of these really are no-item shortcuts.
All right, good. I thought we were going to have to go fight about that. Morzilla currently in 6th place. Hits it. I hope they made it over to that puff of air that whoops you up in the air and gets you over to the other side as we check in Taco Cat rolling with the 3 bananas.
Yeah, blending in the yellow on yellow you're not going to see it coming. That's all I'm saying. But like you were talking about with that shortcut, if you have mushrooms, I wouldn't even opt to take that left shortcut because look how wide you have to go to get around there. You really want to hold on to a mushroom for that ending shortcut, like you're seeing Element potentially do if he's smart with these mushrooms, is wait for that ending shortcut, take that gap, and that's going to save you much more time than that very first one. As Jadix is going to have to go back and grab some more items because he just got hit by that blue shell.
Yeah,
and a car.
Yeah, that just crushed his entire world there.
Yeah, especially his insurance rates. Those are going to get crushed too after hitting that car.
Yeah, call Flo. That's
Flo. Flo.
Flo. Yeah, that's her name. Sorry, I'm struggling over here with the
As right now we are seeing Bobby getting to a flow as well, using that air horn, working their way up to second place. Taco Cat's in first with an absolute monumental lead. There is literally nothing that can stop him. And I lied.
You lied. Yeah, and here it is.
And I lied again.
Almost.
Wow, he had first for like at least 8 seconds.
Right? He was in first by almost a proverbial mile as Bobby finishes in first place. Second place, we're looking at Alley Cat. Way to move up the rankings. And Jackie Juarez coming in third. You'll love to see it as we're about to go into race number 5 of this semifinal number dose.
That is brutal, to say the least. Yeah, I'm sorry, Taco Cat. That was way too timed.
That was rough.
That was crazy. Triple bananas, a bomb, and then a shock, a red, and a blue shell.
Yeah.
All coming in at the same time. The worst case situation literally happened to Taco Cat in the worst place at the worst time. But they literally had an 8-second lead, which allowed them to at least hopefully grab a top 6 spot after all of that chaos. But yeah, I genuinely do think that the game knows when you have those items in first, right? When they see you have 4 defenses, let's have a shock, blue shell, and red come your way real fast, which is just crazy. I actually do believe the game knows when first has so much defense
of course
that
it
it
does.
rolls the dice even better for you.
That's probably part of the algorithm that we talk about being the 30% luck part of it.
30% luck turned into 40% luck, and hopefully
Right?
we'll be lucky to even be able to walk tomorrow. But we are.
I'm having honey.
Yeah, no, you deserve it.
Yeah, thank you.
You did good. You did. Actually, that one wing looking like they got a lot left. But
I'm gonna get to it. I will get to it.
Next year, probably. Is that your New Year's resolution to finish those wings?
My New Year's resolution is to just get through tomorrow. I just need to get through tomorrow, and we'll be okay as we check into Jackie Juarez, who is okay, A-okay right now in position number 1. Hold on to that banana like they don't want to use it defensively. Kind of saying, hey, I don't need to put it back there until I sense an item coming up from behind.
Or get that item notification, most definitely. Megaphone Frankie going to be able to have some triple mushrooms and has one on their forehead as well, so hopefully they'll be able to utilize all 4 of those bad boys. Uses 1, uses 2, and is able to get through that shortcut area pretty seamlessly, where you see the Super Mario pipes coming in. Green Shell going flying by, gets out of the middle of the track. Great work by Elephant, being aware of all the items on the track and is able to keep themselves safe.
I gotta say right now, if this may not be the best commentated episode that we've done,
No.
but this has been one of the most exciting episodes we've ever done.
Has it?
Yeah, because I don't know how we're still talking. This Hot Wings Challenge has happened before, and I gotta say that we're probably the best commentators to hit it up. We're actually still talking.
You're floating your boat real well. I'm just saying. And just being a little bit psycho, unfortunately, just slamming themselves into that bomb. I think they thought that the bomb should have exploded earlier and just said, you know what? There's not much more I could do, which at the end of the day, there really wasn't much more they could do because that bomb should have exploded sooner, but they're going to be able to grab some items, hopefully bring it all back. Fire Flower throwing back at Jackie Juarez, pops the star, and they are going to be able to work their way up the pack. But the pack is a pack of wolves, and you are going to get bit, bought, and bited all at the same time. Zovko getting passed all the way down to 5th place. Got some triple bananas. Green Shell bouncing. Jadex grabbing second. Bobby in first. Absolutely dominating the semifinals, by the way. Taco Cat in third.
All right, so Bobby able to get themselves out of the hotness of the wing challenge and able to get themselves back onto the hotness of being number one in the semifinals as we go into the last race of this. And I got to tell you, it can't come any sooner.
It cannot come any sooner, indeed. Just like what's going to happen in a few hours. But we're going to be seeing a little bit of a close call battle as we get these points updated momentarily. And we'll get you who is on the cutting room floor going into this last race. It's going to be a tight battle, to say the least.
So I want to raise the stakes, and since we're out of wings technically. I mean, I still have some meat to clean up, and I will after this as we get into the finals. But I want to raise the stakes and say we should pick a winner for the grand finals today, and the loser of which needs to do a shot glass of this sauce.
No. You're crazy. You're crazy. A shot glass? Do you realize how big a shot glass is?
Well, it's because you're going to be wrong.
There is too much
got no
RNG.
faith in himself.
I would rather race you. Come on.
I'm not running anywhere right now, bro.
Yes, you are. That's the way to get it out of your system and get your digestive system working a little bit better. You gotta run, you
Dr.
know?
Pidgey is in the house as we check in on the last semifinal, race number 6 of the second semifinal, which will be our final semifinal, which is a lot of fun to say, by the way. And we're checking in on Zavgo, who's currently in 11th place using those rooms. A little bit psycho in 7th. Popping those a little bit too quick. That was a little bit of a spam there.
It was, and you really want to hold on to those mushrooms for this final section. Gonna be able to grab that double item box just barely, but should have held on to those shrooms for that shortcut in particular. But Taco Cat's going to try that shortcut and get absolutely demolished all the way in the back of the pack. You did not know. Taco Cat here in 5th with 42 points. Zapdo at 6th with 32 points, and Borzilla's right behind him, 27. Redneck Caesars with 24, and Elevid with 23. So that 6th place spot is the one that's up for grabs for 3 different competitors. Will they be able to hold on is the question of the day. Getting served up by Toad Circuit's way. Redneck Jesus grabs that double item box.
Yeah, we're checking out Redneck Jesus with that festive headgear. You love to see it. Pops, drops, and locks that red shell. And that was disastrous for one of their competitors. And just as I say that, they get hit with that green shell. Not looking too good, but they have some mushrooms to get them over the hard spot. And I know you want to comment on this grass because there's no texture to it. So
totally forgot about it.
I will do that.
I'm so out of it, I totally forgot.
I will do that for you.
Thank you. Yes, it's the most ugliest grass in the game. But guess what? You're going to be seeing Jaguars in first, Jadex in second, and Zavgo in third. I was going to say a guess what reference to something else, but it wouldn't have been appropriate, but it's fine. My brain, it's kind of clogged up right now.
Yeah, it's hard to think. It's hard to see a little bit. It's hard to think.
My stomach rumbling.
Yeah, stomach doing the thing, but yo, if you want to challenge yourself to some really great wings that are extremely hot, you got to get down here. Look, next Saturday, I'll go toe-to-toe with anybody who wants to come down here and do the triple X challenge. Again, right with Mike and the rest of the great staff here.
That makes one of you.
Yeah, I'll do it again because I'm glutton for punishment.
That makes one of you.
Yeah,
I would do like one of these. Like one is good. That's when even maybe 2. Is like, because the second one you're already burning, so the burning can't get worse, right? So the second one, it's only going to be like a little bit hotter, so I'd maybe eat like 2 of these wings.
Well, and
I can't taste anything anymore.
I feel like
I can barely smell the alcohol and it's crazy.
I literally said it just tastes like burning.
It does.
All right, so the first bite, though, oh, it's so good, and then it sinks in. That's what I was waiting for when Ankles was up here, because he looked so confident, right? He looked us in the eyes, and he said, no, I got this, right? And I was like, yeah, so do I, because the sauce is actually very tasty. It's just how much heat you can take, and this is going to be one of my last bites for the day.
No.
I might have...
Look at this wing. You got to show off the wing and how much left.
I'm not touching that thing.
Yes, you are. There we go. There's a lot left on this wing. You guys would be disappointed. Come on. You gotta finish it as we got the scores from this semifinals as we hold up the hottest wing known to man. Not really. Bobby in first place with 87 points, 22-point victory over Jaguars in second with 65. Jadex in third with 58. Alleycat in fourth with 57. TacoCat in fifth with 52. Zabgo in sixth with 39 points. Maybe Logan does need to tap out. He has been a trooper. He has dominated. But we're going to be seeing Redneck Jesus in seventh place with 30 points. Morzilla in 8th with 29 points, Elevate in 9th with 26, Little Bit Psycho in 10th with 25, Megaphone Frankie in 11th, and Roy's Void in 12th with 9 points. But that's going to round out our top 12 competitors getting paid out, and now every single race is either going to raise up your money or take away money, and everything comes down to this to be a Saturday Night Speedway champion.
Oh my gosh. I'm not doing well. No.
You're holding in there, buddy.
Triple X Wings,
You're holding in there.
you have won.
But we're going to see who's going to win Speedway 225 right after this quick commercial break. Please.
I'll take ankles, you take Bobby for a shot glass of this Triple X sauce. When you get back, I'm raising the stakes. We're not done yet. It's about
We
to
have
get
no steaks
crazy.
here. We have chicken wings.
Chicken. Well, winner.
Chicken dinner.
Chicken wings for dinner. We'll see you soon.
Hello and welcome back to the moment you've all been waiting for, the Grand Finals.
It's time! Ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, get behind the controllers, get in front of the screens, because we are going to battle it out for the $700 prize pool right here at the HyperX Arena, and we have our champions making their way to the arena.
We see Ankles, Bobby, Yezzy, Jaguars, Immortal, Jadex, Zol, Starkosi, Taco Cat, Knight, and Zovgo. Those will be your grand finalists for this Speedway.
And this is how you get it done. A lot of these names are familiar to each and every single one of you who have been watching week in and week out, or have been here week in and week out live at the HyperX Arena, built into the beautiful Luxor Hotel. If you've never been here, you need to get down like a clown like Charlie Brown, because we will turn your frown upside down, as there should be nothing but smiles on that stage, as all of our competitors have made it into the money round.
Money, money, money. And guess what? You should be smiling because they won't be. They didn't eat the wings. They're not frowning right now.
Yeah.
So
well,
they are.
Ankles had the wings. Bobby had the wings.
You
Ankles.
can see his life choice.
Yeah, exactly.
Look how sad he
You can
looks.
see the difference between Ankles and Bobby's face right now.
Those wings were a nightmare, quote unquote, Megaphone Frankie, and he is only spitting facts.
It's true. Megaphone Frankie said to me as we took this break and I went downstairs, he said, "Hey, those are hot." And I said, "Well, if you like spice, they have a great flavor, right?"
Yeah.
But yes, they don't call them the Triple X hot wings for nothing.
Yeah,
they are true to form.
It felt like a wrestler just took my tongue and just slammed it down. What am I looking at?
That's Robert De Niro?
Robert De Niro plus what? What's the meme here?
I don't know, but we may have just became the meme. Actually, it might have just been us.
I couldn't break that down even if I wanted to. If there was a red shell aimed right at my head right now, I couldn't figure out what that meant. The Inuyasha shirt though, that is fire.
That is
Robert De Niro jump scare. Nice Inuyasha shirt. That is fire in the Starkosi. Pidgey evolve already. They don't sell big Pidgeot stuffed animals. If you can find me a good Pidgeot stuffed animal, I will get one. This is the biggest stuffed animal I have. I have miniature versions of Pidgeotto and Pidgeot, but they don't sell them. I'm telling you, I would like to evolve, but probably to a non-copyright name. But you know what? I'm telling you, if you can find me a Pidgeot that looks as good as this Pidgey, I will evolve.
all right. Well, we'll all be waiting for that. By the way,
It's been years. I can't find one.
you can't really have you looked?
Well, I have. Like
There's
I
a
said,
thing called
there's
the
many
internet.
ones.
No, there's this thing
many
called the
ones
internet.
that I got.
No. There's this thing called the internet. I need you to get on it.
I am on it, and it is impossible to find one that looks like this. Because that's a Pidgey, not a Pidgeot. But I'm just saying, I have mini versions, but those, I'll bring them next week. You already know.
Speaking about being brought something,
Bonnie brought me a Christmas gift.
our good friend Vonnie, who's an excellent caster, he's going to be doing the Super Mario Kart tournament with you coming up that you've been watching the commercials for at home. And he brought you a Christmas present. I didn't even bring you a Christmas present.
How rude.
Well, you know, you didn't bring me anything either, buddy.
Yeah, no, I brought you wings, and you're welcome.
There's nothing good about that, except for the wings.
You're welcome.
All right, what did you get?
Ooh, oh, look at that. Attack on Titan X Pokemon in the front
fire.
is pretty awesome. I love the Pikachu on the side right there, and then you have the big design on the back.
That's fire.
That is awesome.
I feel like he had that custom made. Like, I don't think you just find one of those in a store. I feel like in Vegas, you can go to, they have these t-shirt stores and you can have stuff made. And I almost feel like Vonnie went out and had that designed and made just for you, Pidgey.
I know, right? He actually did get me this poster in a poster form last year, and now he's got me in a shirt form, which is so fire. It looks so good, too. The print is really good.
It's really good. It's clear. It looks good.
It's not pixelated, and that corner Pikachu on the front actually makes the whole shirt to come together.
He actually likes you.
Imagine that.
Imagine that, and you know what?
Pudding.
Last bite.
Oh.
I told you.
Last
I
bite?
told you I would do another one, and I'm a man of my word.
I should have grabbed it. Zol had the hot sauce on standby. I should have made you dip it on the hot sauce.
All right.
For the last dab. You know what we are.
I am a lot of things, but a liar I am not, and here we go.
I am exhausted. I am actually.
This is taking a toll on my body. This is.
And the hardest part hasn't even came yet.
I got 1 foot in right now. I gotta be honest with you. Here we go. Last bite of the night to each and every single one of you who came out and competed and are a part of this whole process here at the HyperX Arena. Love you. For those of you who are responsible for this, I look at you. I hate you so much. And here we go. Last bite.
Last bite of the night. Logan has conquered. I have fought, and we have annihilated 4 wings apiece, and that will wrap it up for this Hot Wings Challenge for the holiday season. We said it's too cold outside. We have to bring the heat inside, and that's what we did today. Are you actually still struggling?
I'm still struggling, man.
Not a chance.
It doesn't get any easier when you keep
It
putting
does.
chicken wing in your mouth.
I think so. You know what? If there's already a fire in your mouth, can it get hotter?
I mean, since hey, they fed us this week, we got to come up with some sort of nacho challenge for next week. Kai's like, bro,
what are you talking about? We're just trying the menu items. Guess what? Tax write-off. You're welcome.
and if you at home want to come down here and get involved, try the food, come say hi to the lovely staff that will be here each and every single day, making sure that your video game needs are met in the great city of Viva Las Vegas. Love it here, by the way.
Do you? It doesn't look like you do at all. Are you okay? You need some water? What a jinx. What a jinx. I love it here, but as we get the randomizer going for the first race of grand finals, we got DK Mountain. And it would be nice to know, if you didn't know, I didn't bring it up, you do get 2 track bans from semifinals 1 and 2. So if we can get those track bans in the ears, that would be very much appreciated. Koopa Cape and Wee Rainbow Road will be crossed off the randomizer, but we are currently going to Donkey Kong Mountain for, I think it's the third. I don't actually know. My brain is melting.
It's mush up there right now, and that's because you don't have a lot going on. But hey, at the end of the day, we got Yezi in 12th place doing a little bit of bagging, and we'll find out if that works out for them. We've talked about this map before. You do have an opportunity to catch up. It's not necessarily one of those that you need to be a front runner, but there are some weird shortcuts over here. We have not seen a lot of people jump off to the right here and use that rock that's there to bump, jump, and get a little bit of speed ahead, because you're able to trick off of it as you come around the corner.
Yeah. Oh, excuse me. It's actually a really cool trick. I think it's better than most no-item shortcuts in the game. You do have to practice it to align yourself perfectly for it. But if you're able to, it helps out your time a lot on the track. Zol gonna be able to slam into that other competitor. We're currently seeing, guess what? The names on the racers, so you can keep track of how your favorite competitor is doing right now. Immortal is here in 8th place. Zol is there in 7th. We're going to be seeing that red shell go right around Zol and hit Yezi instead. Where is the red shell going?
You know what? You couldn't have picked it any better if you were. And by the way, speak of the devil, we see Immortal going off that, but didn't exactly hit the trick. And as you come down here, you're going to come up with another shortcut right now. They're holding on to that mushroom for dear life, and it will come into play in just a moment.
Cats here in 9th place. Gonna run out of star power, but not going for the shortcut either. And you're seeing how much more awkward it is to go off the side there.
It's weird to come around that bend. It's not conducive to driving at all.
You really got to take that no-item shortcut or practice it enough where you know how to do it. It's not an extremely easy shortcut, but once you learn how to line it up, it'll be in a good spot. And Starkosi is gonna lose their fire flower because of a shock, but that just means the entire lobby is equalized as well. And he's going to be able to squish Knight on his way to that double line spot.
Grabbing that double light unbox, using the ghost and popping a triple mushrooms, baby. That's going to suit them well as we check in on Yezi, who's currently in 2nd place. Got a little screen there, got a double item box screen, but still able to make the shortcut while they were inked out. And you know what? They're going to be able to avoid that blue.
And that blue is not going to land onto Bobby in time. Yezi gets hit at the line, dropping all the way down to 4th place. And we will eventually be seeing Immortal in 2nd and Taco Cat in 3rd. And we'll be able to see those point totals lining up right now with Bobby taking it all right now. But there is 7 more races to go.
7 more races. And each and every single one of these competitors is in the money right now. They're getting a part of that $700 prize pool that is available each and every single week that we do the Saturday Night Speedway right here. That is such a dope shirt, by the way.
It really, I just folded it bad.
Yeah, you folded it. I need you to pull out your inner gap and just fold that like
you would at a
store.
They have little cardboard boxes that folds it for you.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
You didn't know that?
No.
Yeah, you can get like a cardboard box thing. You just lay it flat on it, and then you just flip.
Oh, you know what? I might have seen those. Yeah, I might have seen those.
That's what I.
Who we haven't seen today, who's right behind us right now, is Emery, currently the #1 player, as the ratings say. The rankings, I should say, not ratings, rankings here at the Speedway. But you know what? That remains to be seen if Bobby is able to get it done. Bobby's currently in 3rd place. That could move him up to 1st place with Emery not being here. But I gotta say, ankles. Don't count them out yet.
Don't count them out yet. And we only are counting down how many races are left. 7 more. So just because a racer got first, don't count yourself out and only be able to keep your head in the game at the end of the day. Because if you're not tilted, you'll be able to think clearly. Unlike us here in the commentary booth, you'll be able...
Yeah,
that was not scripted.
Triple X Wing Challenge, getting the best of you right there. I would say, by the way, collectively, this is one of our favorite maps.
Yeah,
I know you enjoy this. I love this map as well.
It's just designed well. It's beautiful. You can see Mario Kart 8 wallpaper in the background. It's just a very fun track. There's not any other track like it. Those shortcuts, fun to take, high risk, high reward.
Yep.
Currently seeing Jaguars go for coins instead, which is a really good choice. If you're bagging, you want to grab coins instead. If you want to get up to 10, the whole point of bagging is to get up to 10 coins, then grab those power items to make it easier for you to catch up. If you're not at 10 coins in the back of the pack, you are doing yourself a misfortune to not being at your top speed. What did they get hit by?
Everything but the kitchen sink, and hopefully the kitchen sink will be in the new iteration of this game. I do, however, want to point out that one of the only misnomers about this track is there is a very, very heavy shortcut at the end that can make or break your gameplay. And here it is. If you've got the mushroom to do it, as we see ankles popping, dropping, and locking, I mean, if you hit that and the other person, other competitor doesn't have the ability to do it, you're winning.
You absolutely are. If you have mushrooms for that final shortcut, you're going to pass that 1st place competitor, because going wide and having to go around that entire half circle, it just takes so much longer. Cutting right through it will put you in the best spot possible, but right now we see Immortal working their way up to 3rd place. Throws the red shell forward, goes for the shortcut, lands it. Red shell on the way, pops the air horn for the double item box. Yezi is in 1st place. Doesn't look like there's any other competitor even near them. Half a lap lead and some. Give them 15 points to get themselves back up the leaderboard. But like you talked about, ankles in 2nd and Bobby in 3rd.
You know what? Maybe Yezi is falling under the radar for us a little bit this week, because they have been very quietly consistent and getting it done each and every single race. It's a battle right now between the top 3, and I gotta say, in my humble opinion, that the top, well, I'm not so humble, but I'm tall, dark, handsome, and modest. Somebody has to pull it off around here. I think that Yezi, Bobby, and Ankles have the most momentum moving forward. But let's not talk out Alley Cat, by the way. She has moved up the leaderboard and stayed there. Love what I'm seeing from her this week as well.
Yeah, really bringing their A game. Not seeing much of Starkosi, but Alley Cat really doing extremely well. We've been seeing a lot of action from Jaguars, a lot of action from some of these other competitors, but hopefully down the line, 6 more races go, we'll be seeing a little bit of a change up. And we got 2 dry deserts. One of the most disliked bagging tracks in the game, and you cannot dodge TM. Twisted Mansion is coming your way again.
Yeah, get excited or not. You know, whichever.
If you like 3 picks, someone out there in the crowd is going wild. So
if somebody is excited, I don't mind Dry Desert. It's whatever, man. It's not a great track, but it is. I do like the aesthetics of the track. And here we are. We are already 3 races in, by the way. This is our 3rd race of the grand finals this week, as J-Dex just got stuck and now is bagging.
Yeah, going for the intentional bag, going to be able to grab some items. Twisted Mansion is a bagging track. I would say it's a soft bagging track, to say the least. You're just trying to grab as many coins as you can at first and then go forward. Wait to use your power item in the shortcut at the end of the lap. So there's a lot of planning around it. So I wouldn't mind soft bagging at all. But if you get too far behind, you've seen Kiro, you've seen these other competitors try it. You won't be able to catch back up.
And we've got Starkosi right now in 5th place, popping and locking, dropping that red shell. It does a little bit of work, but those fireballs aren't going to be able to find a home.
Yeah, unfortunately, they're going to be housed in wow, brain really farted there. Bobby here in 7th place. I was trying to think of Alaska, right?
It's a big state.
We got Bobby dropping all the way down to 11th. They really have to get in that spot to change up this leaderboard. But as we know, Bobby knows how to get around the chaos. The pack, the wolf pack that he has to avoid is really easy for them somehow, some way. He talks about it, especially when I was racing time and time again. He's like, yeah, I just went an entire 2 laps and no one threw anything at me. And I'm like, good for you. Somehow, some way. Zomgo here in 6th place, going to be able to pop some and get right back to 6th place.
That was some good driving there because it is a convoluted path over there. There's a lot of things to bump and grind, and if you're not careful, if you haven't played this a whole bunch of times, you might not be with it. As we're checking on J-Dex, falling into 7th place currently.
Going to lose their mushroom, and now there's a piranha plant on the chase, on his tail. He's going to be able to outrun it, but there's a red shell plot twist. Going to now go over to Yezi, pops the air horn, has no more defense, only a coin to protect themselves from everything else, but is able to confirm another back-to-back first place finish.
Yezi proving us up here in the booth that they are a force to be reckoned with tonight. Bobby in 2nd place, Immortal in 3rd, Ankles taking up 4th, and Taco Cat coming in 5th place. We are about to get halfway through the grand finals, and it is a nail biter, and it's looking like true competition this week. Sometimes we see from time to time people just run away with it here in the end, but this is not the case.
Don't you mean drive away with it?
Yeah, I guess I do.
Yes, you do. There's no running in this game, except front running. But if you didn't see the scores, yes, Yezi's at 39 points.
Yeah.
Bobby at 37, Immortal at 30, and Ankles at 29. So currently, I would say that top 4 run is still viable, but then again, we're literally getting to the halfway point of this grand finals.
Yeah.
So there's still a ton of points to be had in this tournament. TikTok O'Clock is going to be picked. What's your favorite TikTok dance, Logan? Let me guess.
I don't.
The Macarena.
Well, I know the Macarena, but I don't do TikTok dances. I'm 46.
Yes,
I'm an
that's the
adult.
best time to do it.
Who wants to see me dance on TikTok? That's
You'd
not
be
a thing.
surprised. There is an audience.
That is not a thing. And
Yes, it is.
If it is, well, that's bad
For
on that.
another person.
Yeah, we're seeing this map for not the first time today. This is the second time today. I do like it. It's like being a watch.
It really is. It's just beautiful, graphically really fun. You have those pendulums as well. That's just, I don't know. Everything about this track is extremely satisfying.
There's something pleasing about everything. Yeah, I agree with you wholeheartedly.
The
about
pods working together. I just don't know. It's something that's going to cause chaos as you see Ankles just running right into that banana, opting to go back and back, only grabbing a mushroom for their troubles. At that point, you got to go forward and back for the next item box. If you go backwards, we already know Nintendo has changed how backing works. So if you pass those item boxes, you're not going to get anything good.
Yeah, they've nerfed it, as you might say, in the parlance of our times. Those fireballs found nothing, and boom, shalak, boom, all right now. You have made that pendulum into a gong.
Yeah, and you can see why Yoshi's nose is so big, because he just smacked his face into solid metal. As Zomgo going to be able to grab that double item box. Yezi is in first. Absolutely competing out of their mind. Second place, though, really close. You see that triple Yoshi, white Yoshi combination going on right now, and they are all fighting for top 3. Bomb getting thrown, Ankles in 9th, and my goodness, we're about to see something shocking.
Oh, yeah, would that be lightning?
No, lightning's not on the forecast. I literally watched the local news. Now lightning's on the forecast, Logan!
No!
And that's going to shake up the competition a lot.
It's electric boogaloo.
Oh, the boogalooing, as we're going to be seeing Yezi getting hit by said red shell, isn't able to grab that boomerang in time. So guess what? They're going to drop all the way down to 7th because they don't have an item to protect themselves, and they're going to have to just survive and run for the time being, dropping so many spots from 1st to 7th. You can see the hurt, the heartbreak, and otherwise on their face. As we cut away from the scores,
Bobby got first place, though, and that is going to move Bobby into first place, currently in the grand finals. That 7th place finish by Yezi is going to drop them into a little bit of a back situation, if you will.
So we will run down the points right now. Bobby in first with 52 points. Yezi in second with 45 points. 7-point difference between first and second place now. And then Ankles right behind them with 41 points. Immortal in fourth with 40. And then you're dropping all the way down to Taco Cat in fifth with 29 points.
Oh, wow.
So that discrepancy is going to be almost game-changing coming down to these final 3 races.
Well, and this is the time to put up or shut up, right? Like, this is grind time. You got to get it done and get it down right now.
Crime time? We're just trying to race time. What are you talking about?
I didn't actually say crime.
Did you?
Yeah, it's okay.
Sometimes, if you think about it.
All right, but Bobby and Yezi right now. Let's think about this. They are not too far off. Bobby seems to be in control right now, but Yezi won't go away. Ankles is right there, too. But they struggled the last couple races.
They really have. And Taco Cat, this is still anyone's game. There's 4 more races to go. That means there's 60 points on the board to be had.
Okay.
So if you're able to grab first, you are going to win this tournament no matter what spot you're in right now. But to do that, it's very difficult. We've seen how competitive these grand finals are and how desperate people are to work their way up this leaderboard and work their way up the prize pool to grab more money. And if you're not able to grab first or top 3 consistently, you're going to be seeing yourself on that bottom 6 leaderboard.
Yeah, and that's not a good place to be as we check in with Alley Cat, who was currently in 6th place, but has fallen off to 7th. Oh. And it just keeps getting worse and worse. They keep getting hit with everything coming out of that kitchen sink. We check in on Alley Cat. Now has fallen to 8th place. Immortal currently in 5th, holding on to that mushroom. Gonna pop it and drop it, lock it right here, probably.
And now going to be able to take that double shortcut Supreme. Going to be able to serve it up fresh and almost run into a plantain connection, but fortunately enough, just dropped onto that green path. The fun fact about this track is that, is that Starkosi is going to get shocked and grab the ground shroom, but it doesn't matter because they ran into that wall, which makes them lose all of the momentum that they just built up by grabbing that ground shroom. But like I was saying, on this track, if you are on the green path, the items go down the green path. If you're on the yellow path, the items are going down the yellow path. If you have a red, they are following the path that you throw them on. Unless it's a green shell, then yeah, that's bound for them.
Yeah, just like Ghostbusters. Don't cross streams. Well, these items won't cross paths. Yellow and green, thank you very much. I tried very hard. We're checking in on Bobby, who's saying, I'm trying very hard, and I'm going to get that win that I told you I wasn't going to get early on in the day. He did.
Oh, is able to make it past. Oh, no! They still grab second place. Jadex grabs first, and that was something they've been looking for because they are low on this leaderboard.
And Yezi got 3rd place. So, just like that, with Bobby not being able to finish in 1st place, and it seemed like a foregone conclusion at the time. Not so. That 30% luck just was 30% bad luck right there.
Absolutely. Yeah, you know what? It happens, and I really thought if Bobby got hit by that blue shell on the shortcut, it would have hurt them even more. But fortunately enough, was able to pass the shortcut before the blue shell hit him, and they had a very large lead. So it really doesn't hurt him that much. 3 points, what is it? We're currently going to see the leaderboard. Bobby at 64 points and Yezi at 55. Ankles at 49. So time is running out. There's 3 laps, 3 races left, and you're going to have to catch up as fast as you can. Like I said, 45 points on the board. Will they be able to do it? I don't know. You got to stop Bobby in his tracks and do something, and I don't think you're going to be able to do that on Donkey Kong Summit.
Yeah, this is technically a fight right now between the top 4 is the way I see it. We've got Bobby, Yezi, Ankles, and Immortal still in there. Immortal being in 4th place right now with 47 points. It drops off considerably after that. Taco Cat with 35 points. So, hey, no offense to everybody else, but there's only a couple races left, or 3 races left. You've got to get in the mix, and it needs to happen now as we go to Pidgey's favorite map.
My favorite map of all time, triple S tier, quadruple S tier, what's fast, quintuple, a million S tier track. Oh my goodness, can't wait to see the double cut happen.
Well,
it's just too much excitement.
You're throwing it on very thick there, my
just
friend.
like this hot sauce, man. I am I am feeling it, and I got to bring the heat out to this track because guess what? It's just, oh, woo! Oh my God! I can't. I don't get it. I don't get it. I'm sorry. Everyone already knows. I'll shut up.
Yeah, well, I feel like you're so done with this map that every time it shows up, you're just like, really?
It
bro?
adds.
Yeah,
It adds to the triple, quadruple F tier that keeps on adding every time I see it.
JDEX needs to get out of the middle of the track, by the way, as that bullet bill was coming up. They've got that piranha plant chomping. That's one of my least favorite items in this game, by the way. I want to point that out right now.
I don't hate it, but I understand why you wouldn't like it because it really doesn't do much unless you're like right near someone and then you're ruining their day. And that bomb, you saw the Hail Mary throw that it was. What a move there as Eagle's going to get stuck in the off-road, doesn't even hit the boost panel, so they're going to drop spots because of that mistake. And Knight is the only one that can actually shake up this entire competition. Will he be able to, though, and use his shot at the right point and at the right time? Looking at the competition around him, he's just waiting for them to really, at the end of the day, get another bounce. But he's going to be able to use that shot right before the glider section, but doesn't use it soon enough. I honestly would have just held it for when these players go for that gap cut and really deteriorate that top 3 run.
Yeah, just ruin their day, right? Just pour their cereal out in front of them and say, none for you today.
Or pour the cereal out with the hot sauce on top.
Oh, don't put hot sauce in your cereal, kids. That's a more you know moment from me to you.
Unless you're trying to have a great day, then you should.
I feel like Ankles could do it, but none of us could. And Yezi finishing first place. That is huge as Jackie Juarez comes in second place and Bobby in third.
Man.
Yo, it's coming down to the wire. One of the best TV shows in the history of TV. And it is going to be a fine line here for some of these players.
Oh, you are not joking. Your brain was doing math. Mine wasn't.
I had to take my shoes off and count my toes, but we're there. We're there. Yo, it's about to get tight and bright up in here as we've only got a couple races left in this grand finals, but each and every single one of these competitors has made it into the money. They're going to go home feeling a little bit special and very good. They can go home and say, hey, Mom, look what I did today, as the rest of the competitors are using their tears to salt their fiery Cheetos and asking their moms, where did it all go wrong? Well,
it all started when I was born.
Well, next week will be better. And you know, you can just come back and do it again. Look at these scores, my friend. Why don't you go through it with us?
Bobby leading in first place, 74 points. Yezi right behind him now.
Right there.
That first place actually changed up this entire leaderboard, bringing them to 70 points, 4-point difference between themselves, and Ankles is there in third with 58 points. So that's still not impossible for Ankles to win this.
Ankles and Immortal, if they get a couple first place finishes here, could be in contention to win
And
this.
if Bobby doesn't get a good finish, that's what you're really aiming for at the end of the day.
Well, not if you're Bobby.
That is true. If you're Bobby, you're looking to be funny name. But right now, we're going to be seeing Ankles bagging on Mario Kart Stadium. And when you're Mario Kart Stadium, you are Bobby because that's their favorite track.
It is his favorite track. And you know what? This may have come up at a fortuitous time for them, as they are going to be able to use their favorite track to their best advantage as we check in on Starkosi, who is cutting along right now.
You know what? They actually did an amazing play there if you saw it. They checked their back camera and saw that there was a red shell behind them, so they slowed down, went behind that competitor so that they would survive for a little bit longer, and it actually is paying off for them in the long run. So really great awareness by Starkosi to be able to notice what is going on around you. Not enough players use that back camera enough to realize how useful it can actually be.
And you do talk about it each and every single week. So, you know what? If you haven't been paying attention, that's more you know moment from my man Pidgey. Straight up to you. We got a bullet bill coming in as we're checking out JDEX, who has fallen by the wayside, but he's still got a couple laps to make it up.
Bobby on the screen, going to be here in 8th place, turns on the motion controls for this shortcut, and they are going to be able to land into a bomb, an explosive entrance to the third lap. That is not what you want to happen.
No.
You do not want to lose that point total at all. Immortal getting hit by that red shell. Fireflower on the way, dropping down to second, but is able to use the mushrooms to get right back up to first place. If there is a blue shell, they're going to be safe, but not safe from a bomb snipe. That is from Starkosi all the way from the east side. Jadex is going to be able to take out Starkosi as well. Turns on the motion controls. Jadex got those triple greens, going to be able to float their way. Will they be able to confirm their way? No! At the line! Immortal able to bring it all home on that first place finish.
I mean, it just keeps getting more exciting around here. Oh my gosh. If you could have seen me, I had my hands in the air. I was waving them like I just don't care, because it is getting down to the nitty gritty and it's getting a little dirty around here.
That is crazy. That has to be one of the craziest turn of events in Mario Kart in these grand finals for a minute. You see Immortal, he's okay. He is able to get hit by a shell, has the mushroom, goes for the shortcut, jumps off the shortcut, gets sniped by a bomb, gets brought back, and then Starkosi snipes Jadex, and then Jadex somehow hits Starkosi, gets into first, and then guess what? Immortal snipes Jadex at the line with triple greens. I don't even know how you can make this up. You can't.
It's almost too close to call at this point. I mean, it is getting down.
Who would you call?
No, I mean, you can't call Ghostbusters. Sorry, reference.
There you go. I was hoping you would grab that one.
Yeah, I got
like you can't grab ghosts because they aren't real. But right now we are going to be seeing a huge point difference right now. Bobby up by 9 points.
That's huge. That's huge going into
Rock Mountain. That is going to be our next track of the day, serving it up Gary's way. I do believe this is race number...
It might be our last race. It's either second to last or it's last.
That's what I think. Second to last or last? Our brains are
We're
mush.
almost there. It's
our
mush.
stomachs are mush. And
It's
it is the final race.
This is the last race. It's down to the wire. Let's get involved. Oh my gosh, the tension in the air on the stage is palpable. We're under the lights. These competitors got to bring it or they're going to go home with a tear in their eye, and it's not going to be from the Triple X wings.
Yeah, they're going to be stinging it if they're not bringing it, and it's going to be a Taco Cat Supreme getting bumped to the wall and getting item screen. What an unfortunate start for Taco Cat right now.
Yeah, this is not the way they want to start it. As we check in on Knight in 7th place, 6th place. Again, it's narrowly avoiding that banana. Hey, it's full of potassium, but it's not a good time. They're going to keep that red shell in the back for a little bit of defensive.
Oh, they're not going to have enough defense for those triple greens. Unfortunately enough, the game thinks that it's farther away than it actually is. Bobby getting hit by that blue shell. If you see Bobby, you got to hit him with another shell to bring him down. And Starkosi is going to get trailed going down as Bobby should be, but unfortunately, it's looking like Bobby's got those shrooms and is able to get around the chaos. And Immortal gets smart bounce back in the cavern.
My gosh.
And there's some triple reds for you on the way down.
They had to give a little bit of smile because they knew that was just bad luck right there. We check in on Zavgo. They're currently in 2nd place. They're doing a great job of drifting, which is an important mechanism in this game, but they just got passed up like they were standing still.
Yeah, you got to drift and you got to get a good line with it. If you're not doing those two together, you will be getting passed up like you're standing still, because this is just what these competitors do. They know these tracks. They know how to be fast. They know how to use those tricks even better than just normally doing a beautiful snipe by Ankles, being able to take out. And now, Taco Cat also dropping down. Jaguars is in 1st place. The blue shell hits Ankles in the air like he just don't care. Jaguars jumps off the track, going to be able to dodge that blue shell. Alley Cat's in 1st, backs the bomb. Is that the decision though? I don't think so. Is able to screen out 2nd place. They're going to be able to run and drive fast as they grab the last 1st place of this grand finals.
That is true excitement as Immortal comes in 2nd place and Ankles in 3rd. We need to see where Bobby finished. Bobby in 5th place. Man, this is going to be fun with math for the kids at home.
And the math is shown right there. Bobby is going to be the winner of this Speedway 225. I said it. I literally said it.
He called it.
I called it. I asked him if he was ready to win. He said no, and I said, you know what? Believe in yourself. And I gave him a wing.
He did the Triple X challenge, and he overcame it to come and be victorious.
Victorious. guess what? You know what? You can't make these stories up. And then you saw the tie for second place as well.
Tied for second place, yep.
Insane odds here, but Bobby was able to race consistently, race well, and not have Emery here to contest that first place run. So that's just the reality that I'm putting out there.
So also, let's talk about this. Our first place winner is Bobby in third place overall here at the arena. Second place today is Yezi, fourth place overall here at the arena. Third place is Immortal.
Tying for second.
Tying for second, excuse me. Thank you for reminding me of that. They are in seventh place. And you know what? The list just goes down. So congratulations to Starkosi for coming in here and being one of the only unranked players to make it to the finals.
Absolutely, Starkosi. Wonderful person. Really happy to have met them. They're going to be also most likely at Peoria Con. If you don't know what that is, look it up. There's going to be a Mario Kart tournament there with a nice little prize pool as well. So if you want to, travel out there. It's a very fun event. They're making that whole thing even bigger every single year. I called it like a kind of a mini Chicago in there, you know, at Peoria.
Like Chicago's World Fair in 1888.
It was so weird. It was the first place I ever went, and everything was closed on the weekend. It was odd because everyone just travels down to Chicago to go places.
It's also weird when we leave Vegas because there are some things that you can do here, like 24 hours a day, but that you just can't do anywhere else.
Yeah, like use the restroom, because that was a big thing. When I was younger, went to San Francisco. Just quick story. Guess what? We went, we went to Alcatraz, whatever.
Yep.
Came back. I
had some rice-a-roni, probably. It's a San Francisco treat.
Actually, I didn't know that. But we came back from Alcatraz. I was like, I'll be fine. I don't need to use the restroom. Got back off the boat. Guess what? I had to use the restroom. It's 6 o'clock. We're running around the entire, like, we're like a mile away from our hotel room, and we wanted to just walk back. Every single restaurant had their restroom closed by 6 o'clock. I was like, what are you people? I didn't understand. They're like, yeah, we already did last calls. Sorry. No. By 6 o'clock, everything was closed. I was like, I was dying. I was about to cry. I was like, it was the worst experience I've ever had. That was the first time I ever realized that places aren't 24/7.
Yeah, no, that is a big thing. I almost got put in a bad situation when I was doing some sports casting in Texas, because I've been used to being here and walking out of a hotel with what we'll call a water, okay, and walking through the streets with it here in Vegas. That is a normal thing that you can just do. Guess what? Texas does not shine upon that. They might be the Lone Star State, but you know what?
Thought they loved the moon on that one.
Nothing shiny about that. He was nice enough about it, but he looked at me and goes, "You need to turn around." I was like, "Yes, sir."
Yes, sir. You are so right. I'm sorry. I know we're in a drought. Had to put that down real fast. My bad. But you know what? It's so weird. It's so weird to me. I'm like, because I've lived here my entire life, basically. I haven't been to too many places to realize that things aren't 24 hours and people do not like those things, as you just described, is such a jarring experience. You're like, what's wrong with you?
Why can't I get a lobster at 4 o'clock in the morning? What?
Hey, shout out to Megaphone Frankie.
Megaphone Frankie in the house.
Beautiful person. Love you as well, Megaphone Frankie. Absolutely
this was
wonderful
a fun
person.
one. I mean, we survived, right?
We did.
I
At what cost?
Well, we'll find out tomorrow. When jalapeno Logan and habanero Pidgey, that's the cost right now.
Hey.
Well, I woke up this morning. I mean, we talked about this. You made it into fruition along with the staff here. I want to thank everybody. Yeah, unfortunately, I want to thank everybody for this, making it happen. But I woke up this morning anxious as all get out. It hit me what we were about to do today, and I came in here a little bit more wild than I normally do. Normally, I'm pretty buttoned up and stay professional, but today I was like, this is all downhill. This is going to go well.
It was. You know what? We apologize for whatever we said when we were on fire, but we have seen the absolute best racing in Las Vegas from all over the world. This has been Speedway 225. We have another one coming up next week. Friday frags as well. Friday, Saturday, we are going to be having some events. Look out for the Winter Series. Get signed up. If you haven't signed up, you're not getting a trophy. Why wouldn't you want a trophy?
Get a trophy. Your mom likes trophies.
I like trophies. If you don't want a trophy, I'll take it.
I'll put a trophy on your mantelpiece if you don't show up, because
There we go.
I'm going to win. And we will have the second top Warzone player in the entire world taking part in our Warzone Duos tournament. Unrational will be in the house. If you've ever wanted to see or play against them, guess what? Your only opportunity is going to be right here.
That's the only rational thing to do, but that will be it for Speedway 225. I hope to see you all back next week without the hot wings, but we will have another tournament. See you all next week.